everybody. I so wanted to wear this hat tonight, but it doesn't work with the headset. This is my old country line dancing cowboy hat, and I also wore it at my brother's wedding, where he lived in Dallas. He got married right outside Dallas, so I've had it. I haven't worn it in a while, my single days, but it won't sadly stay on with the headset, so I at least wanted to show it at the beginning. For the Wild Wild West 4 event, I host this every year for the Virtual USA Flying Club, and it all started with me getting into Young Guns again, and then I was like, wait, we gotta make an event on this. And if you notice the pictures, which I can't show you on stream, but if you go on my Discord, you can see the picture. I photoshopped like administrators of the Virtual USA Flying Club, including myself, into the Young Guns, and I added 2 more administrators this year, but wish I could wear this the whole stream. That would be cool. But again. Alright, so I've put this aside. When I bought the hat, they said the luck stays in it if you store it like this. So that's where I'm going to put it over here. And instead, we'll put on the Virtual USA Flying Club hat. How's that? But you remember me. Wait, Potato Man. Potato Man, I do remember you. Yeah. How's it going? Alright, anyways, we're going to get going on this event. I do have to enter in my flight plan, though, on my tablet. I've done it everywhere else. And I did get to fly for real yesterday, get current take passengers again. It's supposed to be the 152. It got much worse? How did it get worse? I know you're going through some troubles, though, last time we talked. So, alright, let me get my flight plan in here. Yeah, I saw that on the thing there. Yeah. Well, it'll still be a way out, my friend. Just keep hanging in there. Talking to both of you. But, no. Well, once it's all said and done, it will get better. I will let you know that. Not that I've been through that, but I'm pretty sure you just got to get through it, and then it'll get better. Alright, I entered my flight plan. This is what we're doing. Oh, there you go. See what I'm saying? Oh, congratulations, you got out. Anywho, we are going to fly many different places here to basically Wild West inspired things. This was inspired by just the legends of the Wild Wild West. First stop where we are at right now is Dalhart, Texas. Dalhart sits on land that was once part of the XIT Ranch, the largest cattle ranch in the world in the 1880s, stretching across 3 million acres. The XIT was patrolled by cowboys who lived a hard and gritty life, pushing longhorns to railheads, and the region was once the domain of the Comanche and the Kiowa tribes before settlers moved in. So that's where we're departing from. If I can get this to work, there we go. That's what you're seeing right here. No, I got ya. I got ya. There you go. Listen, I get that we have problems, and I love helping people, but yeah, I get it. It's going to get better. I will let you know that. It's gonna take a while till you get through it, but it will get better. I will let everyone know that. Dalhart over there. But yeah, all right. We'd like to try to swing it in a positive way. Not that I feel for people, but that's what I'm gonna try to do. So, but, oh, just something happened there. My drone pushed F. That's why it's straight down. Yeah. Dalhart, Texas. We do have to try to stay positive. Things will get better. I will let everyone know that things will get better. Okay. So, sometimes in life it throws you a curveball. It does get better. Yeah, I can tell you. That's what I'm talking about. JT Azevedo, you are correct. By the way, let's get those sounds going on. So Nick Resla, welcome to the broadcast. JT Azevedo, I turned down your sound, but you can do that. And in positives, I got my hiking boots today. Bought them new, but well, they're not used, but they're brand new, just like from eBay. And they're the best shoes I've ever worn in my life. So, can I subscribe to your girlfriend? I don't know. It better not be OnlyFans because I can't do that stuff. All right. Love that lock-on sound. So anyways, We're going to take our time. We're going to land at each airport. Our first destination is going to be Liberal, Kansas. And I know that sounds like political, but it's not. Liberal sits just north of what was once called No Man's Land, the Oklahoma Panhandle. A lawless region without a territorial government for years. Bandits, buffalo hunters, and boomers, land seekers. They call them boomers. All passed through here, and the town earned its name when early settlers shared their well water with passing travelers. A rare act of generosity in the cutthroat lands. That's why it's called Liberal, Kansas. And that's going to be our first stop tonight, which is right over there. We're going to make a full stop taxi back on that one at least, and we'll go from there. But checklist for the Arrow 3. Again, I did get to fly the Piper Warrior yesterday after I wanted to do the 152, but then the weather got, the weather was not flyable, but it was waiting for the clouds to do that. I don't know. I didn't call it Liberal, Kansas, but it is what it is. Oh, there you go. Maybe that's not bad, my friend. Maybe that's not bad. Got to get people to subscribe to that. That's all. All right. We're in the PiperArrow 3 tonight. And again, we are flying with my marathon livery here to promote my marathon event, raising money for the Children's Cancer Research Fund through the Great Cycle Challenge. It's the Wagon Cream Family Sky Cruiser. And what the heck? Let's do the promo while we're here. Here we go.
This summer, take to the skies in style. Introducing the 1977 PiperArrow 3-wagon Queen Sky Cruiser. She's not just a plane, she's aviation's answer to the great American family road trip. With 4 seats, retractable gear, and 4 times the simulated wood grain, this bird's got the look of a suburban
I can't shut out
station
your
wagon
OnlyFans, just
and
so
the
you know.
soul
That
of a
probably wouldn't
skybound
be
stallion.
flagged.
Why just drive coast to coast when you can fly there in a machine so groovy?
And if we do laugh, it's just because we're with you. We're not against you.
Just for a ride in this majestic metal mama. Rugged, comfortable yoke? Check. Luggage space for Aunt Edna? You bet. Built-in GPS to keep your dad from getting lost over Kansas? Absolutely. And don't forget the low-wing swagger and constant speed prop performance. Perfect for cruising at 137 knots while flying the tribe cross-country. So skip the rest stops and take the scenic route at 7,500 feet. It's the Wagon Queen Sky Cruiser, because the journey is the vacation. If you think you hate it now, just wait till you fly it.
So wait till you fly it, and I fly it tonight, but also want to promote the event. I have to do this or else the word doesn't get out. So here we go.
This summer, the sky becomes our highway, and hope becomes our destination. Join Eric Flight as he embarks on 2 epic flight simulation marathons, raising funds for children battling cancer through the Great Cycle Challenge. First, a journey across Canada from the Pacific coast of British Columbia to the historic city of Quebec. Then 1 week later, from Vermont's Green Mountains to the sunlit shores of Santa Monica. Every mile flown helps fund life-saving research through the Children's Cancer Research Fund. Fly with us, watch the journey, donate if you can. Together, we can give kids a brighter tomorrow.
So we'll be doing the American Canadian flight trip, the ultimate one, 2 marathon events. And you can go to my Discord, tinyurl.com/Eric Flight Discord, one word. And we'll be doing that on July 26th at 8 a.m. Big long flight across Canada. And again, we'll be doing the next week after that, flying from Vermont, Burlington, Vermont, all the way to Santa Monica, California. So, yeah, just the 5th one. I'm not going to hurt myself like I did on the first one. But come on out and listen here. I'm here to support everybody. It's just certain things that we have to watch out for censors. There could be kids watching, so that's all. I'm here to support you, though. Just know that. And life will get better, no matter what you're going through. So, but that's, again, why I try to raise my heart out to these kids with the Children's Cancer Research Fund as well. And I'm doing it for 5 years. So I will see you on those dates. Without further ado, let's get this thing going, shall we? I know I got to do the promotion there, else no one knows about the event, but that's the way it is. All right, checklist. Let's get it up there. Let's turn any negatives we have into positives. So, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the camaraderie and all that stuff. And like I said, let's get this thing going, shall we? We got FS Expo on Friday. We got a lot of things to look forward to. I'm going to do my first my backpacking trip with my son, hopefully, later on. We're going to be camping. My wife actually wants to camp with us. I don't know what's up with that, but she's going to try it, I guess, at least for that. But FS Expo is this Friday. Anyone out there? I don't know if I'm going to have the special things I ordered yet, so I can't promise anything. But if you see me, I might have something, a little gift for you. It's a little token of appreciation, not anything big, though. Seat track back lock off. Avionics are off. Autopilot is off. AC is off. I'm going to get the autopilot ready, actually, because we're at an altitude of 6,500, at least on the way up to the western part of this. So let me get that going. This event's an all-night event here, so you can do it at your leisure. I was going to try to be up at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, but the problem is that everything got caught up because 2024 wasn't loaded. Throttle slight, high RPM, brakes are set. Let's see if the parking brake is on. It is. Okay. I'm not going to call clear prop until I'm about to start, so master alternator on, beacon on, parking brake went off, put it back on. That's what happened last time. Fuel pump on, full rich on the mixture. There you go. It is primed, back down. Alright, max a start. Let's call clear prop here. I'm going to do an outside view. Clear prop! Yeah. Look at that. She's purring like a kitten. It's the Wagon Queen Family Sky Cruiser. It's amazing. If you saw my last stream, which I wasn't able to archive because we had problems, we tried streaming in 2K. Back to 1080 on all streams. But we flew an airliner from Providence to Buffalo, New York. And that went decent. I'm still too high, but I didn't use AC. So I think the ATC. I think the next time I'm gonna use VATSIM with it. Try to get on there. They can step me down. But all right, next start full rich. Oil pressure is in the green. Fuel pump off. Fuel pressure staying up. Good. Lights as required. We'll turn on nav at this time. And there's no taxi lights, so we'll keep that off. Alright, seatbelts, harnesses, heat vent, defrost. I doubt I'm going to need it. It's like, is it really 100 degrees out here? Texas? It could be. So I'm going to turn off the heat. Wow! I had the heat up on the Piper Warrior the other day. For real, yesterday. And man, that thing was scorching. It was like 90 degrees out. So I was like, what the heck's going on? Then I noticed that the heat was on. And the defroster. Okay, anyway, 100 degrees. Yikes. Alright, oh, I'm supposed to fill the tanks too. I didn't do that. We're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to fill it now. Here we go. I always like to leave a full fuel. Because right now we have 76. So let's quick fill it to 100. Let's pretend I did that at the beginning. We're okay. Alright, avionics on and set. Here we go. I got to put that thing on my real sim gear GNS 530. By the way, if you do even watch my stream and you donate during the marathon, during the stream, the live streaming of the marathon for the Children's Cancer Research Fund, and you give a donation, you're going to be in a raffle to win a Real Sim Gear GNS 530, kind of like what I'm using tonight, which you can't see off stream, but it's right here, and I have all my buttons here like a real 530, so feel free to wait to donate during the event, and that way it kind of moves up there more gear over. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong thing. ATIS, gotta get ATIS here. Again, 2024 has been having problems with ATISes and ASOSes and AWOSes, but Dalhart 134075. We'll see if it does it now though. Because I believe this is default. Alright, there we go. And just monitoring column 2, volume's up. 134. Oh, I skipped the number. Sometimes my radio panel gets a little finicky. Still loading the GPS. If not, we'll cheat and go to Skyvector, because for some reason it's still not having all the radios here. But we'll try our best. Alright, also I'm going to put a little ambiance in here, because I don't think we have anything for sound. I don't think we have any ATC.
Traffic 115 Tango Alpha.
I want to say we have nothing. God, I don't even know where I am. Oh, I'm right there. Okay, we're at the upper part here. Alright, I'm going to KLAA Lamar Alpha
8 miles west. We're going to go over the top for left.
But we're going to go out here to the west, to the east. So actually I should be 5,500. And then we're going to go west, 6,000. Okay, see, I almost made the mistake again. Why? I don't know. I didn't do that in real life. It's only when I fly the simulator. My brain goes mush. All right, anywho, I'm still waiting for my GPS to acquire here. It's Texas. It's in the Wild West, so. Avionics, ATIS, altimeter is set. All right, we're going to go to Sky Vector for our weather here. So our weather, according to Sky Vector here in Dalhart, which is Class Echo Airspace. Ooh, 200, 20 knots, gusting 31. Yeah, that'd be a no-go in real life, but let's have some fun tonight. Let's do it. That's liberal. All right, we got runway 321. I'm probably going to do 21 or 1735. Let's go 21. Yikes. Again, that was wind 200 at 20 knots, gusting to 31, 10 square miles of visibility and clear. Everything is VFR on our route, whatever you want to do. But yeah, all right. 122.95 is our CTAP.
Right base for runway 17.
Make sure we're connected to VATSIM this time, so let's do that. Connect. Foxtrot. Good. All right. There we go. We're all connected, right? We should be. Yeah. All right. Let's go to VATSIM. Yeah, actually, there might be people on the ground that might not be. I don't know if anyone's out yet. So, Dalhart traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot radio check, please.
And traffic November 482 Gulf Sierra turning 2 mile final runway 17.
Okay, I'll do these one at a time too as we do this. Going to Liberal, Kansas first. Kilo Lima, Bravo Lima. All right, there you go. First waypoint. We'll do a full stop taxi back there. Thank you for coming out, by the way, and watching the stream. Try to get things going here, but I like to do it like real life and take my time so I don't mess anything up. And if I do, it's on me. Luckily, it won't be my life. Alright, altimeter, transponder, alt squawk 1200, good. ADSB will be on. Test taxi, let's go. VATSIM Unicom. VATSIM Unicom, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot radio check, please. Light test required. Tester. I'm gonna go to again runway.
Traffic Skyvector 227 on the left downwind for runway 17.
Runway, what was it again? 21. So we're gonna go out towards the left. That way. Swing around and go to the other side of things. Okay, cool. Don't run over anybody. Oops. Whoa, that was weird. That's my KBI tracker. Alright, I believe we're good, so let's taxi out of here, shall we?
Traffic King Air 34 Lima Tango is 8 miles to the southwest, inbound 35. Any traffic, please advise.
Taxi around to the left here. Break off. Alright, motor pedals slipping. Give me a second here. What's up with that? Out of here.
Traffic King Air 34 Lima Tango is 3.5 mile left base for 35.
Kind of hard to taxi out here. Don't hit the guy! Don't hit him! Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna get back in. It's easier. Oop. My rudder pedals are slipping today. That's not good. Alright, Tobii tracker on.
Traffic King Air 34 Lima Tango is left base to final 35. That traffic. Gotcha.
And again, we're gonna go down this apron, cross runway 1735, right at the end of it, and then hopefully get to the other side, 'cause it looks like there's a taxi. Gusting to 30. Holy shnikes. Could have some trouble.
Red alert. All hands stand to battle station.
Prepare yourselves.
Traffic 7225 on final for 35.
Huh. Supposed to be able to taxi all the way up there. I don't know. What should we do? If I go across
Traffic
now.
7225 on a left downwind for 35.
Alright, I'm gonna go this way because that's 17. They're supposed to be right at the beginning of a way to go across. So. All right, even though there's no taxi line, I'm gonna go this way because it looks like on my chart you can cross the beginning of the runway. That could be at 2020.
Traffic 722, I'm on final for 35.
It looks like I'm right because there's a runway thing right there.
Traffic Scavenger 227, 7.5 miles to the northwest, inbound full stop, runway 17.
Thank you for your patience as we continue on here. Whoop. This is Alpha. There is a taxi line.
Traffic Scavenger 227, 3 miles to the northwest.
Left is clear.
Full stop, runway 17.
Right is clear.
We'll be overflying.
Dalhart,
overflying
traffic, Arrow 6
airport
Echo Foxtrot,
for
crossing
downwind.
runway 1735 at Echo on the ground. Dalhart.
Dalhart traffic, Bonanza 81 Hotel Uniform.
Yeah, we got
Taxi
to 227, we're overflying the airport midfield for left
17, huh?
downwind.
It's gusting. And aircraft that just announced on Dalhart, be advised that it's gusting 30 and the winds are from 200 right now.
Roger.
He can take off
Traffic
wherever he
Scavenger
wants to.
227, turning left downwind, runway 17.
You see that windsock is straight out right over there. Alright, I'm gonna have to go with the checklist and do a run up. And then we will depart. Nice little airport. It is default. I want to make sure I don't go on the wrong way.
Yeah, Dalhart traffic.
Traffic Scavenger 227, turning left base, runway 17.
Via Delta Dalhart. Crossing 17 now.
Alright. Man, is it me or this taxiway just get really short? Wow. Alright, maybe we'll run up here. So brakes are set. Fuel to the proper tanker on the right.
Traffic Scavenger 227, turning final, runway
We're set
17.
for takeoff. We'll double check that. I gotta park this thing first. Okay. So, where's the whole short light? I'm gonna go with this red sign being it. I'm gonna turn around here.
Helicopter 3 is...
There we go.
7
Parking
miles,
brake
please,
on.
about
Tow guide
100
track
ramp.
off. No, it didn't go off yet. Now it did. Alright, good. So, brakes are set. Fuel proper tank. We're on the right. Trim set for takeoff. We gotta look at that. Oops. Wrong thing. So I'm in the wrong simulator. Oops. There you go. Okay, the wheel works. Let's try the electronic trim. It works. Okay. I get used to the 2020 mappings. Controls are now messed up. Flight controls. Free and correct. Looking good. Alright, instruments. Turn equators almost in the middle. No flag. Heading coordinator should be about 220, which it is. Vertical speed looks good. That will even out, by the way. That's just what it is. Pressure should be it looks like it's supposed to be 3,991 feet, so we don't lead off the mixture too. 29085. So I'm gonna go back here a little bit. There you go. That makes more sense to me now. Alright, when we do the run up, we'll loosen up the mixture a little bit here. Horizon looks good, airspeed looks good. Okay, annunciator lights. There you go. Alternate air test and close. We'll be flying the PiperArrow hopefully for real on Thursday. That's the goal. Now that I'm correcting passengers. Extra best power. We're going to find that out in a second. 2,000 RPMs. Go. Up that mixture. Maximum RPMs.
Traffic Skyhawk 6341 Tango is going to cross
Now back to
midfield,
2,000.
enter left downwind to runway 17.
Alright, check the mags. Right magneto. Mags both. left mag. Back to
Traffic
both.
status
Go second
231
prop.
Tango, turning
RPMs
left
go
base,
down.
runway 17.
RPMs go up. Gotta check the oil pressure. Oil pressure goes down. Oil pressure goes up. And then one last time we check to make sure no oil spurts out here, because that means there's a leak in the governor. And we're good. Prop is checked. Vacuum is doing well. Alternator is charging slightly. Fuel pressure is good. Oil pressure, oil temperature, good. We're gonna idle. Very good. I see Duce 2 out there. Okay, back to 1,000. Okay, prop high RPM. Make sure it's gonna stay where it is. Fuel pump on. Okay, transponder alt squawk landing light on. Strobes on. All right, we're gonna do our little briefing here. So, if there's a problem, take a problem, chemicals, otherwise, and there's not available runway ahead of us, we'll board takeoff, land directly ahead on the runway. If we are under, let's say 4,700 feet, and there's a problem, mechanical emergency, otherwise we'll land directly ahead, no more than 30 degree turns. Best glide speed 79. If we're above 4,700 and there's a problem, mechanical emergency, otherwise we'll take a turn to the right because there's more to land on. The wind's almost down the runway.
Traffic
And land down when it taxiway, the grass runway doors available to us. Best glide speed 79. We rotate at 70, climb at 90. Retract the gear when there's no more available runway ahead of us to land on safely in case there's an emergency. And again, best glide 79. Okay? All right. Take the parking brake off.
Traffic 223 by Whiskey, clear of all runways.
Get out this runway over here. So, Dalhart traffic. Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot departing runway 21. Departure to the northeast. Dalhart. Okay. With that, Tobii tracker on. We are clear. Let's get on the runway. Here we go.
Traffic, blue and white PC 12172 Alpha Foxtrot. So we are
Okay,
about
turn the tablet off.
10 miles
Middle.
to the south. We'll be setting up for a left downwind landing runway 2.
Alright, heels on the floor. Here we go. Me or is this going slow? It just feels like it's slow. It's not. Rotates. And we are off.
Traffic, blue and white PC 172 Alpha Foxtrot. Setting up for a 45 degree landing runway
back.
2.
So climbing. Okay, gear's gonna go up right about now. Gear up. Again, this autopilot sometimes a little wonky, so we're
Traffic, blue and white
watch
PC
it here.
172 Alpha Foxtrot. So we are on a 45 degree west downwind.
It is
landing
100
runway
degrees, so that's why we're having lots of
problems.
problems with getting things up there. Let's set these to 46. Go. Okay. I believe it's left turn to this airport. I should probably check that. It is left. It's clear on the left. Here we go. Turning left. Man, this is not climbing well at all because it's 100 degrees out. 100 degrees. Takes a while. Okay, Liberal Tech, Kansas, here we come. I almost said Texas. Dalhart, Texas. We will see you later. Follow the jet out here. Okay, turn left. Seeing clear.
Traffic, airport 122 Foxtrot, clear runway 28.
Go. Leaving this out.
Traffic here is 575 Delta.
Getting there.
Departing
Let's try
runway
the
26,
autopilot
left
now.
downwind departure.
Autopilot on. Heading on. Nav. And speed. Looks like we're holding. Gotta watch my speed here. Make sure we're climbing. 500 feet per minute. Just to make sure. Togiak tracker off. Everything seems to be working. Yay. Alright, let's look outside really fast. So not climbing fast because it's 100 degrees, but we're getting there. As a Vado, I don't know where you are. Keep an eye out for you.
12 miles.
Who's that? I can't even see in the sun. Oh, that's United Airlines. Okay. Is that what? I'm going right over Dalhart, and it doesn't seem like it's locking in here, so try this again.
Traffic, Plata. We are currently
Again, this
5 miles
autopilot,
southwest,
sometimes it does
turn
little
45
wonky
on the left,
things.
downwind.
That seems to be working now. Vertical speed. No, it didn't work. Okay. Heading. Nav. Vertical speed.
Traffic, Skyhawk, 473, Charlie, Sierra, 8667 o'clock.
Alright, is this going to hold now? I do not know. Come on, Otto. Do it for me. Let's go, Otto.
Automatic.
Alright.
There it is.
Safest altitude, about 5,500. Liberal, Kansas.
I'll go
It's
back.
not that far away, to be honest with you. It says it's going to take about 39 minutes to go. And, yeah, I also probably should have done this, too. Yep, I spelled departure wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison and I'm your chief flight attendant. On behalf of the Eric flight crew, welcome aboard. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position
Are they?
and that your seatbelt is correctly fastened. We will be departing shortly.
The door handle gave me a little trouble yesterday in real life in the Piper Warrior. It just wasn't latching. I had to, like, crack it in there, and finally it worked, so glad about that. But we are at our cruising altitude, believe it or not. Why would we be able to go 7,500? So why don't we do that? Let's do that, just to have a little more altitude. There we go. Feel very close to the ground at 5,000. It is safe and legal, but it's very, very low.
Departure to the east.
Whoop, hello, what just happened there?
Traffic, jet speed,
Wild,
241
wild.
Global Express.
Overflow ramp taxi.
Anyways,
Bravo to the whole
let's see if this thing's being delivered to me or not. My special things I want for FS Expo on Friday. Again, if you see me, might have something. We have to see. It's supposed to be shipped out like any minute. I'm supposed to get it by today, but we had to look at a couple of things here.
Traffic, jet speed 241 Global Express. Coming through.
All right, let's see if they start shipping it out. If not, I gotta get it by hopefully Wednesday. Yeah, it's in transit and there's tracking. So, anyways, if you're going to FS Expo, as long as this gets to me on time, which I think it should. UPS has not received the package yet, but it says shipping. So if we do, I'm going to have special little wristbands, Eric Flight wristbands, and you can get one if you see me at FS Expo. So this Friday, Providence, Rhode Island, half hour from where I live. So it's not that bad for me, but for everyone else, gonna have to get here. All right, I'm gonna lean off the mixture. Fuel pump off. Kick this back to, well, it's at 23 now, so back to 2550. Make sure that mixture's where it's supposed to be, and we're looking good. All right.
Trend 90 Yankees on the RNAV runway 26.
37 minutes to go. Here's my real world electronic flight bag being streamed to the stream. Shows you where we're going. So we'll have to get some weather at Liberal. So let's get that ready. 118.375. Also get guard ready. So that we have it on. If not, again, if I'm not getting any weather, for some reason it's FS 2024. But we are on guard on COM2.
You're on guard with
Yeah. Let's take a look outside. Wild West, everyone. You can tell it's very sparse and farmland out here.
Yeah, we can wait for you, so no problem.
JT. See you back there, Beechcraft, Bonanza. No, that's not you. Who is that? That's is that you? That could be you. That is you, isn't it? I think it is. Well, I heard someone like do a radio call out there, so I didn't think that was you. Unless you're on Bad Sim. Let me know if that's you. That's somebody. I know you're you. I know I've seen you before. Is it Jim? Who is it? Ace of Deuce 2. Who is that? Let me know. I don't know why. I'm losing my mind right now. Alright, picture time. Picture time. Oh, okay. Alright. That's alright. I thought that was you. I was like, I know the name. Alright, climbing up to 7,500. Get a little more distance between us and the ground. Just gonna let this thing kind of do its thing here. Ugh. It's all good. Whoops. That didn't work out. What the heck is going on with my brain? I type in stuff and it's like coming out of my brain right, but it's not going down. Anyways, watch out because we're streaking across the sky. Come on, everybody! We're going streaking through the sky. Bring your headset, Frank. Bring your headset, Frank. That's all I'm saying. Frank, don't take. Frank, don't take. If you don't get that reference, you're missing out on a good movie. If you're under 18, you might have to ask your parents' permission to watch it. Oh, all right. It's an oldie but a goodie.
Traffic, Skyhawk, 3 Charlie Sierra, your left base runway 26.
Alright, I'm going to switch the ATC chatter to approach. Make sure we have the appropriate ambiance.
Check 101, about 5 more miles and I'll have you on course.
Roger, 5601.
And I know we haven't done the Oregon Trail flights. I like to call Oregon still. But don't be doing this tonight. Don't be doing that. No dying of dysentery. Okay? Alright, everybody?
Approach runway 27 right. And reduce that.
None of that.
160 knots, please. 160 till 5 miles an hour. Alright, slow to final and
Alright, Liberal, Kansas, 32 minutes. It's all
Breakout 4838, reduce speed to 170.
just light up the screen. Nice emojis, if this can ever
Okay, breakout 4838, just keep your base transport.
Doesn't seem like it's
approach runway 27 right, 170 knots till 5 miles an hour.
nuts.
I will square it off,
Can I
170
remove
knots
that?
till
Can
5 miles
I
an hour.
resize that? Oh, I can. Okay, good. Alright, let's get some air flights out there, shall we? Here we go.
2726, contact tower 118.5, have a good one.
Oh, it exceeds 500 characters. Excuse me. Eric White everywhere. Eric White explosion. Alright, we're at our cruising altitude. Let's kick this back. Keep the manifold pressure up. Kick this back to 2,500 RPMs. We'll file meaning of the mixture. Right about there. Okay, cool. Ground speed's 163 knots. That's awesome. Nice and fast. And on our left up ahead will be Stratford, and I believe that's still Texas. Yes, it is. But we'll be crossing the border to Oklahoma. So Stratford, Texas on our left there.
American 2726, contact tower 118.5.
Last night I stayed up very late. I emptied out all the video on my GoPros because I haven't done that for some time. And I took video of yesterday's flight a little bit. I guess I could show you a little bit. The cameras kept overheating though. So I don't have like full out like video there. But if you want, I can show you a little bit of yesterday's flying.
Breakout 4838, contact tower 118.5.
Yeah, it is.
18.5, Breaker 4832.
Let's see. I wanted to get 3 landings in. I got 4 to get the current to take passengers. So if we look at this, here's a little view of me and the Piper Warrior yesterday, which was going to be the 152. And I'm getting very bald. I noticed that. I'm getting very, very bald. So I don't know how I feel about that. But this is me, I think, going in the taut. But the camera keeps overheating. No, actually, this is Plymouth. But man, I am going bald and gray. And there's nothing I can do about that except for use stuff that will temporarily hold that. Dude, I'm getting old, man. This is actually, that's Plymouth. Yeah, that's Plymouth. Might be able to see a landing there. This is 8285 Bravo. Don't get old, it sucks. Pretty good. The landing wasn't the best, but I haven't been flying in real life for a while, so I'll take it. They were decent landings. Full flaps. Going in on 2-4 at Plymouth. I'm here to tell the tale though, right? Again, this was just yesterday. The clouds came out early. Had to wait at the airport. The 152 was being rented at 12, but luckily I've signed out on all the aircraft except for the Stavria. So it's like, well, I'll take the Warrior at 12. And the clouds dissipated, and I was able to do some flying. Yeah, GoPro, it was like 90 degrees out, so the GoPros were overheating. I have to find a way. Whenever I record in 4K, it does that. So. There we go. Got a little bit of a wind from the right, that's why I'm being pushed. So not bad, actually. It looks better on camera than what I felt it was. And I can't go take off touch and go because they just got like a cylinder replaced or something, so I had to do full stops. But yeah, that was me landing the Warrior yesterday. I look much better from the front now. They got a bald spot in the back of my head. But what are you gonna do? You know, there's nothing you can really do. And that just affected my simulator experience. We get old. We get old. Even when I conducted on stage, I noticed it. So, all right, fuel pump is off. I'm gonna look at things. Alternator charging, suction's good. How's my fuel? Good switch to the left here. Fuel pump on. Fuel pump on. There we go. All right, switch it to the left. That doesn't happen in real life. And pump off. Fuel pressure is good. I had to do that once yesterday. But I flew around my house. I flew over it like 3 times. Told my son to get out there and see me. He was really excited. He's getting to be a teenager now, so not as excited as before. But he did see me, so that was cool. And we just passed Stratford, Texas over there. It's all good. I like to bring you live video here and there. Might make like a short or something, a little compilation of all that stuff. How you liking that Beechcraft Bonanza? I fly the V35 Coronado, which was decent. It rocks around. It has the V tail on it. But yeah, we're looking decent here. As we make our way. Next thing we're going to see is Texoma, Texas, which is right on the border. And then we'll be in Oklahoma, which is probably this over here.
Blue Street 5228, reduce speed to 220.
But yeah, not bad. On our first approach of the night. Alright, I'm not hearing any radio here on COM 2, so again, I'm going to take it like the weather station's not working at Liberal, Kansas, or Oklahoma. Kansas, it's actually Kansas. We are in Oklahoma. Excuse me. We are in Oklahoma. Almost, okay. We're going over the Panhandle, so that's why it's going to be right in Kansas after. Okay, I got you. All right, Liberal, Kansas, 190 at 23. Boy, these winds are brutal out here. Gusting to 33 knots. Holy shnikes. Alright, 190. We'll take runway 17. Runway 17 is a left pattern. So we're going to come around the airport, do a 45-degree angle in there. But man, these winds are brutal. I warn you now. We also got the load one program, which isn't a big thing, but I'm going to load it now. So just know that it's going to flash for a second. It's a bird. Alright, we'll see what that does. Yeah, it's supposed to. We're with the wind right now. We're going to go into the wind. And gusting, it's going to be interesting in Newport, Kansas. Yeah, we fly right over the panhandle there. Look at this. So we're in Texas still. And we go over the panhandle. And then right over the border into Kansas. See that? This is Class Echo Airspace, so there's no need to contact anybody, except I'm going to have the common traffic base for your frequency. CTAF 122.8. It's already on standby. And we should already be there anyways, because we should be on fast Unicom. So we're good now. How's that? Alright. Behind me, by the way, probably flying for the assurance. Yes, Virtue USA Flying Club is November 8-1. Hotel uniform, which I can't really see. They should be on there for traffic with that sim. I don't really see them at all. There's Azevedo over there.
Blue Street 5228, turn right heading 180 to center maintain 3000.
So there's gonna be a little delayed. Good cause. So. Yeah, FS Expo. One last time, just tonight. We're gonna show you what it's all about. It's happening Friday in Providence, Rhode Island, 30 minutes away from where I live. I will be right back. Oh wait, give me a second. Wrong one. Wrong button. There we go. All right, I will be right back as you can see what FS Expo is all about.
Blue Street 5323, contact tower 118.5.
Carry, Bible Day.
I think this is a great opportunity for the Pilot Club to meet flight sim enthusiasts, to network with other developers and communities, and to promote the hobby of flight simulation.
The atmosphere is absolutely electric. Love it. If you're a beginner, if you're an expert, if you're trying to meet new people, if you want to get your hands on some pretty awesome hardware, this is the place to be. I could not recommend this enough to everyone else. This is just an awesome opportunity to hang out.
It gets together our entire hobby, everyone interested, everything from fixed wing, helicopter, virtual reality, everything in between, and brings us all to one place to collaborate on ideas and bring us all together.
It is a great opportunity if you are a serious flight simmer to meet the developers, to meet the flight sim communities, to see the new products that are coming out, to actually test them, to connect, and enhance and continue this great hobby of flight simulation.
Every year we're getting bigger and bigger. There are more and more vendors here, more sim experiences to be a part of.
So this Friday, FS Expo happening in basically my backyard, Providence, Rhode Island. And it looks like I will have some wristbands for anyone that sees me there, so feel free to come see me, and I'll give you airplane wristband. It's not the best thing ever, but it's a little thank you. A little thank you for visiting and coming out. My son will be with me here and there. He's got a tryout for baseball tomorrow. We're talking next week, aren't we? Oh my God, is it Friday? I lost track. Someone's on vacay. But yeah, today's Friday. All right, good. I'm all over the way. Thank you. Yeah, post it in Discord, because I am a media partner. But I'm also going to be representing the Virtue USA Flying Club out there as well. So feel free to come on out. And I'm probably going to have extra wristbands. So JT Azevedo, seeing that you are a treasured fan, I might even send one your way eventually. Just let me get through FS Expo, and if I have any extra, I'll send you some swag, if you will.
Go to 170, American 2616.
Appreciate you flying with me, sir. And coming out, and also being active on the Discord. I don't get many active people on the Discord,
15 heavy,
so I appreciate that.
170.
Going to 170, American.
Some airplane swag coming your way. Whatever's left. I mean, I got 300 wristbands, so I don't think I'm gonna pass up all 300. But if 300 people want them, I'll have to see. All right, we are in Oklahoma. We're going over the Panhandle right now. So this is Guymon, Oklahoma, right ahead of us. And Liberal, Kansas is right over the border after we fly past there. Yeah, no, I'll see what I have left over. I also have some keychains, so send you a keychain and a wristband. How's that? Just make sure you give me a picture of it in Discord after. But private message me your address and I'll see what I can do. I can't promise right now because I have to get through FSX mode there. But somewhere I have keychains, and the wristbands are just been mailed out, so we'll see if I get them on time. Nick Breslin too. You should get him something. If you want some swag, you let me know.
West turn heading 300, join the T7 Lake Mile approach course.
Your address should remain confidential, by the way, so make sure you private message me. Don't put it on Discord, which I don't think I had to say, but I'm saying it to protect everyone. All right. So anyways, let's see if the winds changed at all in Liberal, Kansas. I don't think they did. 190.25, gusting 32. 10 square miles of visibility clear. So just really windy tonight. I'm gonna put that on here.
American 715 heavy, descend to maintain 3000.
Descend to maintain 3000, American 715 heavy.
There you go. All right. Panhandle of Oklahoma, everybody. Guymon, Oklahoma, right in front of us. We got some real world air traffic out there, as well as live broadcasting as of 8:00. I should have stuff left over. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, no, just send me the address. I'll give you a wristband once they come in, and also a keychain. I'll wait till they all come in. I'll get you one. PM me. I'll get you one. 13 minutes till our first landing here. So, Liberal, Kansas, everybody. And again, we'll restate why that's part of the Wild Wild West 4. This is the 4th year of Wild Wild West flights with the Merchant USA Flying Club. I always host it every June. So, Sky West up there. Beautiful sun, American Airlines up there. I'll get you stuff, so PM me the address. If it makes you feel better, I sell on Etsy. I get people's addresses all the time. It will be confidential. All right. Makes you feel better. I can get any of my students' addresses on the network for school, but I don't even get their addresses. Oh, it's funny. The students don't know that, but we have everything. Oh.
Yeah, 2100, American 1313.
There you go. I'm gonna tell one of the first.
American 715 heavy, I think he stepped on your company there. You have the airport set as well, 12 o'clock, AM 14 miles.
And the winds are behind us. That's why we're getting 169 knots in the ground speed. So. Very decent. All right, again, we're gonna swing south of the airport here, so I'm gonna have to go to heading mode for a second. In a second, so we're gonna head east. Coming out at 45. So it might go like 080. In fact, you know what? Let's do that now. Heading mode. should go to there. And then we're going to do a left 45 downwind for runway 17. CTAP 122.8, that's where we are right now. Monitoring guard. Oh, I won't. I'm not even close to you. You're all the way on the West Coast, my friend. Last time I was on the West Coast was 2019, and that was for Disneyland in Hollywood. So.
Alright, 1681, ready speed of 170, then it's maintained.
It shall remain confidential. I'll even delete it after. How's that? Once I tell you I sent it out, you can delete your address. How's that? I won't be visiting you on your front porch or anything like that. Okay. Oh man. Just want to send some swag to a person that visits the channel. That's all. During the marathon event, I might be raffling off some, might be, from the KLAA Aviation's design store too. So we'll see. I did that last year. I think I gave away one of my mugs. Went to Jeffrey B. So it's slow, but you got like a tailwind. I'm at 169 knot ground speed. You know what ground speed you're at? Beechcraft, that should be comparable to the Arrow. Yep, it's doing that weird thing again. Okay, we're good. All right, so let's talk about what we're doing here. So we're gonna go south of the airport, come around here. I can demonstrate with a pen. Let's do like they do on football, shall we? With my stylus. So here's what we're gonna do. My best John Madden voice. We're gonna come down. We're gonna deviate to the south of the airport. We're gonna come around, coming at a 45-degree angle, left downwind. Runway 17 and execute a full stop landing and a taxi back. And that is what we are doing. There you go. Cool. 150, that's not bad for a Bonanza. But that's it. That's my John Madden moment of the broadcast, everyone. We're going to deviate south of the airport, come around a 45-degree angle in to a left downwind for runway 17. Full stop taxi back. See if we have some type of map for that liberal. Yeah, oh, we do. So 17's right there. It's actually the longer runway too. Hopefully try to get off at Charlie there and then taxi back. But we're also gonna. Oh, they have an air museum here too. Did you notice that? So, did I include that in a little briefing? I don't think so. Let's check out the air museum in Liberal, Kansas. All right, it's the Mid-America Air Museum. All right, I will check it out after. The Mid-America Air Museum is right at the airport. And it is an aerospace and aircraft museum located at the airport. Largest aircraft museum in Kansas, has on display over 100 aircraft. Cool. And that's where it is. It's right on the border there. So I'd add some more pictures on Google here. Yep. Oh, those were the pictures. Okay. So that's at the airport. Got a video. It's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's all in a hangar on the airport there. So not only is it the Wild Wild West, but it's also got a museum. Pretty nice one, if you ask me. Yeah. Look at that. We gotta keep an eye out what we're doing here. Alright, we're still coming around, so we're good. Now, pattern altitude will be about 3,900. So let's get that program, then we got to start our descent. Let's get a nice little museum here. We'll visit it virtually once we land here. How's that? Alright, we're going to take this thing off autopilot and start our slow descent down here. So autopilot off, kick this back to about 18 inches, back to 2100. Start our descent down to Liberal, Kansas. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to go through pictures. I got to be honest with you, Trey. And hopefully that's not Trey from like the school I teach at, because then I gotta ban people. So I'm hoping not. Sorry, I do have to look out for that stuff.
2098, turn right.
All right, you see our route there.
220.
Heading 220, American 28.
Oh, okay, that's good. I just checking. I had a Trey. He was a great guy, but it's the pains of being a teacher. I don't mind if they watch the stream.
Atlanta A1 Hotel uniform 10 miles to the southwest, planning to enter left downwind 417 liberal.
All right, so we're gonna call the same thing. So liberal traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot. We're about 20 nautical miles southwest of the airport. Transitioning the south and gonna intercept the 45 left downwind for runway 17. Liberal. That's VAT Sim, by the way. So, yeah, you get it. I don't want them to get in trouble. Usually they're pretty good, even if they want to chat, but sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're just trying to cause. They're hell raisers, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes. But I don't know. I got a lot of love this year, right? Tobii eye tracker on, so you can see what I'm doing. It's out there somewhere, but we're 20 nautical miles out, so.
American 1401, turn left.
That's why it says on the Twitch chat. I think it's on the kickouts. Appreciate you coming out, Trey. Thanks for coming up to the broadcast. Okay, that would be. I don't know if I should say it, but I'm going to. That's actually called Hooker out there. See that town over there? Hooker, Oklahoma. It's in the Panhandle, Oklahoma. That's what that is. I'm just saying the truth. Looking decent here. That's all right. If you want to join us, by the way, feel free. I'm on the East server, but I'm on. I don't know if this matters. I'm on service update 2 of 2024. So feel free to join us at Liberal, Kansas. Kilo Lima Bravo Lima.
Inside, American 1313.
Coming down.
1313, clear visual approach, runway 27 right, contact tower 118.5.
Clear vision 27 right, nice work tonight, big warning tower, American 1313.
Doing a full stop. Maybe pulling over on the apron to check out that museum. It's out there somewhere. Liberal Kansas should be out there too.
340.
Oh, that's fine. You can still just join us on the East server if you want to. Because remember, alt you.
You are still dangerous.
There it is. There's the airport up there.
Anytime. Bullshit.
I think
you can be mine.
that would be Liberal Kansas out there. So. Yes, I do. I got both things on. I do that because I stream. So feel free to join us if you don't want to do that.
American 2098, airport 12 across, 13 miles towards field site.
I know it's not perfect, but you can't turn off nameplates here. So.
170 knots, still 5 miles on them. 170, still 5 miles, clear to the left, 279, American 28.
All right, let's switch
Liberal
the
traffic 81 hotel uniform left downwind
ATC
17.
to destination Unicom.
Traffic Warrior 23 November Alpha clear, runway 32 to the rim.
Did he just say that he's left downwind? He might be, because he was 10 nautical miles out. So. And Liberal traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, 13 miles to the south, still transitioning the southern part to a 45 left downwind for runway 17. Liberal. Then VATSIM traffic, I don't know if it really pops up that well in 2024. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't for me. So. All right, 3,900-ish.
Traffic, King Air, 869 uniform, pop about 18 miles out. Coming, making an approach.
Approaching the mixture
Liberal
limit.
traffic 81 hotel
Oh, there's the
uniform,
airport. See it right over there. There you go.
Traffic Warrior 8090.
Yeah, he's definitely landing over there already. So.
Traffic Warrior 8090.
Yeah, longer flight, taking our time, but we're gonna make stops at every airport on the route here.
Traffic Warrior 8090 Hotel.
I'm gonna try to check Discord as we
maneuvering between 2,800 and 3,000.
Liberal traffic 81 Hotel Uniform, final 17, full stop, Liberal.
Traffic Warrior.
All right, get your address. So that's not a problem.
To the north
where is
for runway 32, we'll plan to overfly midfield at 2,000 feet to the left downwind.
Persistent aircraft simulation tool. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't want you paying for anything, my friend. What is that? I'm gonna take the Toby eye tracker off so I don't make people dizzy. I'm also gonna state stuff right here. No, I got you. Yeah, I'm good because I honestly, most of the payload aircraft save the states, but I appreciate that. So, I'm good. I'm good with that. I appreciate it. All right, so as you can see, the airport is out there, and I didn't turn the Toby eye tracker off. Sorry about that. I thought it did. Yeah, save the money. Save the money. You're gonna need it. Okay, we're at 5,500. We're coming down pretty hard right now. See, I'm not hearing any traffic. I'd probably just do a left downwind.
Traffic Warrior 8090 Hotel, about 1.5 miles to the north, overflying midfield at 2,000.
Liberal traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, extended left downwind, 8 miles from the airport to the southeast. Gonna land on runway 17, Liberal. Okay, set this up pretty well. Yeah, you already subscribed, my friend, so we're good. I appreciate just the subscribing.
Traffic Warrior
Not needed. That's why I want to send you some swag. So. Alright, we do have to get down here to 3,900. It looks like we're going to be fine. And that is Liberal, Kansas. Again, I'll talk about all that stuff. We'll look at that museum, the pictures. We'll go from there. How's that?
Liberal traffic, Bonanza 81 Hotel Uniform, clear the active, Liberal.
There you go, so well set. No one else is there, right?
Traffic Warrior 23 November.
Real time and weather, by the way.
To the
So we'll see how bad these gusts are. And landing aircraft at Liberal, how were the gusts coming in there? It's probably not going to tell me.
Traffic 04165 lane.
I just threw my left downwind pretty wide on that. Do you see that? It's supposed to be halfway up the wing here. We're good. Keep this thing coming down. All right, let's get ready to do this. I'm gonna keep it on the left tank, so we're good there. So gas, fuel pump on. Undercarriage, 1800 at. Let's go down to 2,000 RPMs. Keep that mixture where it needs to be.
Warrior 23 November Alpha.
Still very high. Okay, undercarriage mixture, good. Prop, full forward. Flaps. Maybe under 100. Yeah. Actually, I'm sorry, gear. I have to get on 129th gear. Get this ready a little ahead of time. Green. Gas on the carriage mixture. Good. Prop all the way forward. Flaps. I'm gonna slow this thing down a little bit. Still a little high. We're at 4,700. Keep that coming down. Liberal traffic. Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot left downwind runway 17 full stop. Liberal.
500 inbound runway 14.
We're almost there. Flaps. One set of flaps. Did that go down? Yes, it did. Okay, just making sure. Trim up a little bit. Yeah, we're looking decent.
Traffic Warrior 60 November Alpha, 2.5 miles.
Is that only one thing of flaps, or is that like the whole bit? Let me just make sure it's one. Okay. I use the keyboard commands because it seems like my button gets stuck once in a while. Okay. Good. Yeah, Should be about 90, which is where we are. Okay, I'm gonna try for about 75, 80 on the approach speed here. Only because I'm gonna have this down. All right, we're gonna start setting down here.
Traffic Archer 5.
Trimming up a little bit.
Departing 14.
And sterile cockpit, everyone. Can someone type in exclamation point sterile, S-T-E-R-I-L-E? That will remind everyone that we're getting a sterile cockpit.
Traffic Warrior 60, November
Extend this a little bit. Thank you. Sterile cockpit. Turning base. This is where the Tobii eye tracker shines because you can actually see things. Coming down a little too fast. Now we're trimming down a little too much.
Traffic Warrior 60 November Alpha left base.
Okay, back to 15 inches of manifold. Another thing of flaps.
Good. Traffic Archer 5607, turning left crosswind 14.
And liberal traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, base, runway 17, full stop, liberal. Turning final. For about 80. I might leave it at 25 degrees flaps, at least 25. Second setting. And they'll do that because we have gust here, but we're a little low. Just kick that back, give it a little bit of throttle. And that will definitely even on eventually. You know, let's get my viewpoint right. Here we go. Liberal traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, final runway 17, liberal. Let's hold it off here for a little bit until we get a little higher.
Traffic, Warrior 32 November Alpha, turning left downwind, runway 14.
We'll leave the flaps where they are. There we go, we're on the class level now. Trim up a little bit. I'd rather be higher than lower, just saying. I'd rather be higher than lower. And now we're two. Yeah, okay, it's cool. This thing usually sinks like a rock when you take the throttle out, so I'm gonna ride it a little bit with these gusts. Honestly, it doesn't feel that bad with the gusts. I don't know what the weather engine's doing. Throttle coming out a little bit.
Traffic Warrior 32 November Alpha, turning final runway 14.
Have a very little bit of throttle in there. Throttle coming out. And throttle is out.
Traffic Warrior 32 November Alpha, clear runway 14.
Settle it. A little too much throttle. There we go. Oh, not perfect, but it'll do. Okay, Charlie's gonna be up ahead on our. We're gonna turn to the left, go to the apron here. There we go. And the frame jet mod's gonna make it shimmer like that, but we're gonna wait to clean this up. We'll get off the apron here. Well, onto the apron, I should say. I was finding my landings to be shallow in real life yesterday, so sterile cockpit's off. By the way, feel free to chat. Typically, we won't do that till we clear and get all of that stuff done. All right, here we go. Well, that was weird.
Turning left crosswind for runway 14.
Alright, turning off Charlie here. And we'll keep the engine running, but I'm going to pull over here so we can look at the museum. That's all the way down there at that hangar. That's where it is. So, liberal traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, clear of runway 17. Liberal. Okay, let's stop.
Traffic Warrior 32 November Alpha,
Checklist check
downwind,
over here.
runway 14.
Flaps going up. Good. Fuel pump off. Strobes are going off. Landing light. You can take it off now. Make sure it's required. Pitot heat mixture. Trim set for takeoff. Toby eye tracker off for a second.
Traffic Warrior 32 November Alpha,
Go.
turning left base,
Electric
runway
trim's still
14, full stop.
Cool. All right, let's go pull over. Leave the engine on. And then we'll be good to go.
5 November Alpha departing park.
Toby eye tracker on. Toy guy turned it off. Just to double check. That does have my flaps up, right? Yeah. Just the ailerons. Okay. Now, we're going to have to turn around for 17. So I'm going to pull off over here.
85 November Alpha.
Go on the left.
Taxiing from parking to runway 14.
Turn around because I'm going to taxi back and do a takeoff there. We'll leave the engine on. Okay. And let's look at the museum here, shall we? Parking brake on. Okay. Toby eye tracker off so don't go nuts.
And local traffic 81 hotel uniform and taxi.
Here's the Air Museum in Liberal, Kansas. So that's what you would see there. Over 100 aircraft, they said. Biggest one in Kansas. Nice. That looks like the Hellcat I'm going to fly at the air show. University of State Flying Club. Azevedo, I totally forgot to check for your landings, my friend. You came in. So there you go. And that is probably the Virtual Safe Flight Club member over there. Tebadeo! Ayo! Good fixes! Everyone's coming up now. Okay, let's go back to that museum. Virtual Museum Tour at Liberal, Kansas.
You clean those fixes up right now. Yeah, big boy.
Oh,
From
they
now
have a
on,
balloon
you
display.
gotta clean up your
Yeah.
own fixes.
Welcome to the broadcast, Good Fixes. Thank you for subscribing again. I think that was a while ago, but not sure if my tab will do that. Might have a problem. Look at that, it's got a hot air balloon display. Oh, this might be. I don't know. I'm flying the Hellcat at the air show. That's the goal in less than a month. So a lot of events this summer. FS Expo Friday's the next one. Here's the Mid America Air Museum, Liberal. It's an old. I want to call it a Huey, but it's probably not. And they got a little of everything, huh? Look at that. Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, mine wasn't the best either, but hey, any landing you can walk away from. Just saying. Pretty cool. Student groups, Air Museum again. Uh-oh. I don't know what F that is, but that's F something. This looks like a Phantom. I'm gonna guess on these Phantom. That would be a Cub, I think.
November Alpha 3 to the northeast.
Man, that's a lot of planes. Iron, Laden. Let's pretend that we went to the museum because it seems like we're doing that on stream. Man, there's tons of pictures here
And
too.
Liberal traffic 81 hotel uniform taking off 17 will be a northeast departure. Liberal.
That's the one Virtual Safe Flight Club member that came out with me, so I'm sure there'll be more because I have it open for the West Coast people to go later. Look at that, Commodore Duck. Is that a Waco? That might be a Waco. I could be wrong on that too. I'm just calling it as I see it. So,
Traffic Warrior 32 November Alpha
that's
8 to the northeast.
170 maybe?
3,500 maneuvering.
Interesting, cool, huh? Got an ultralight right there. Alright, anyways, saw a lot here. That's the Air Museum in Liberal, Kansas. Put that to the side. Again, we landed at Liberal, Kansas because as part of the Wild Wild West, Liberal sits just north of what was called No Man's Land, the Oklahoma Panhandle, which we just crossed. A lawless region without a territorial government for years. Bandits, buffalo hunters, and boomers, which is the nickname for land seekers, all passed through here, and the town earned its name when early settlers shared their well water with passing travelers, and it was a rare act of generosity in a cutthroat land. So, all right, our next destination will be Dodge City, and whenever I say Dodge City, I think of National Lampoon's Vacation. So, call me crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Because I think they went to Dodge City. It's known as the wickedest little city in the West. And my briefing says, no stop on this route screams Wild West louder than Dodge. This was the cattle drive capital of the West, with longhorns hurried up from Texas. Lawlessness reigned until legendary figures like Wyatt Earp, Bat Masterson, and Doc Holliday stepped in to tame it. Dodge's saloons, brothels, and gunfights inspired a century of dime novels and movies. So that's why that's going to be our next destination. And that is going to be Kilo Delta Delta Charlie. So let's get that in here. Dodge City. Alright, we're going to depart runway 17. Let's double check those winds. And it says 19025 gusting 32. And when we land at Dodge City, as of now, it's 19025 gusting 37. So it gets even worse. Alright, altitude. I think I'm going to go 7,500 again. So let me get that set up. I got that on my side tag. Alright, we got that in there. We're good to go. Let's check the fuel. Because we're departing, we're on the left. Yeah, I could probably go to the right, so fuel pump on. Switch to the right. Turn the heading off here. Alright, good. We are looking good. I didn't do any securing there. Let's turn the landing light. No, landing light off. Strobes are off. Everything else is off. Alright, we're good. Alright, we don't have to do a run up, so we're just going to go right out of here. Runway 17's that way. And that air museum that we saw is all the way down there. This is default scenery for FS 2024. So we'll take it as we go. Here we go. Alright, parking brake off, throttle up. Runway 17. Oh, there's Azevedo. He's checking his airplane. Nice flight suit. Just saying. Nice flight suit. I gotta get in the taxi line here. Alright, I'll see you, sir. Sky West flight over here from Denver. We're going to Denver. Alright. With that, I'm going to follow my airport diagram here. I'm going to runway 17. Best glide speed again is 70. 9. We're going to rotate at 70. Climb at 90. I retract the landing gear when there's no more available runway ahead of us. If there's a problem, we're going to Kilo Delta Delta Charlie, Dodge City. There's a problem to take from connection, otherwise there's not enough in this. There is enough available runway ahead of us. We'll board takeoff land directly on the runway. If we are under, let's say, 3,700 feet, this problem can't go into, otherwise we're going to take a turn. Can't remember my winds already. 190. Take a turn to the left and land downwind in the taxiway. Nope, I'm sorry. Take a turn to the right and land. No. Land directly ahead, no more than 33 turns. Best glide speed 79. If we're above 3,700, we'll take a turn to the right, land downwind on the taxiway, the grass, the runway. Whatever's available to us. Trey, thanks for following me on Twitch. Appreciate it. And yeah. All right, we got our abort plan. Okay. Oh, look at that little desert-like trees or whatever that is over there. Okay.
Turn into the wind, wind up.
Thank you.
Equipment and take off.
That's what we plan to do.
Faster, faster.
Alright, this is runway 17. We're going to call it. We're on the CTAF still, 122.8. Good. All right, clear. No, it's not going to go that far. Clear. We're clear. Okay. All right, here we go. So, liberal traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, departing runway 17, departure to the northeast. Liberal. Felt good to fly in real life yesterday, though. I gotta be honest with you, it was a long time. Flew for 1.1 flight hours. I'm up to, I think, 270-ish overall in real life. So, only 20 though in the Warrior. Done most of my flying in the 152 and the 172. So.
Bravo, 2,200 climbing 65 meters south downtown.
Sometimes that doesn't work right after. I think it's because I have a 10-minute cooldown and just messes up. Right, we're in the middle and full throttle. Here we go. Mixture's down. I want to make sure we got good power. We do. All right. Iowa Scotsman, how's it going? Make sure you use your sound. Exclamation point, your username. Rotating at 70. All turns to the left. Rotate. Right rudder might help.
Traffic 923, left downwind 19.
Yeah, it is kind of hot out here. It's like almost 100 degrees, so it's not going to climb the best. Okay, landing light might have been good with strobe lights. There we go. Got them on now. Should have checked that stuff, and the fuel pump should be on. So let's do that now. Good call. Okay, gear up. Iowa Scotsman on the broadcaster. All right, climbing at 90. Got a good positive rate going on. We're off to Dodge City, everybody. Something just happened on my altitude, though. It's at 80,000. It does that once in a while. All right, if I'm gonna fiddle with that, I'll do that in a second.
Off the departure end of 19 south.
Let's trim up so 500 feet. Climbing here.
Traffic meridian 160.
Okay, clear on the left. It's a little
15 miles.
left departure out here.
Northwest, down, moving right main entry for 1919.
Track about 40. Can't really read that. About 40-ish. Yeah. All right, we're gonna have this thing swing around, but I gotta get this altitude thing down. Just messed it all up. The autopilot's a little wonky on this. I won't lie. Man, we are making some good climbing here, probably because we're in the wind. Let's see if I can set the altitude. Can't. Cool. All right, coming back out. Autopilot is going to go on. Autopilot heading. Nav. Nope, nav. And our altitude's going to be 7,500. Sorry about the Toby eye traffic going nuts. Eye tracker off. Good. Vertical speed going up. Seems to be holding, I think.
Traffic,
good. Fuel pump off. Did that work? No, it didn't. Yeah, damn it. See what I'm saying about the autopilot? It just gets really wonky. So autopilot on, heading on. Nav. Let's see if it holds. Vertical speed. Altimeter is supposed to be 7,500. Does eventually kick in. It's kind of temperamental, if you will. I think it's working now. Okay, good. God, it's a big pain in the butt. The autopilot could just work. It would be good. Not supposed to be climbing. So now it's going to be off autopilot. Because I was descending. Let's try to set this up again. Autopilot. Vertical speed. Is it going to settle? Autopilot's not on. Okay, autopilot is on. Kind of weird. It's weird. It's very, very weird. I'm gonna fiddle with this until I get everything right now. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back on track. Surprised we haven't stressed this thing out. Alright, let's reset it to where it needs to be. Heading. Now. Should do its thing. Come on, autopilot. It's not doing it. Ah, such a pain.
Traffic minute off of Mike. About 12 miles inbound straight into 19 on your approach.
That's definitely not good. Oh, this is making me angry. Now.
Traffic minute off Mike is 10 miles.
Come on, man.
Craft on 10 mile finals. This is 377. We're showing about 5
Autopilot is making me angry. Type in exclamation point angry.
I'm not sure.
Yes, it is.
I'm inside of you, and we're assessing 172.
If anyone wants to do that, it'll release the stress and pressure.
You would hear about 3 miles for landing.
Dirty Perky Sergeant
There you go. I'm right there. Come on now. Oh, look at that. I think it held this time. Could be. Could be. Oh, I think we got it. Our airspeed's a little low though. So let's go to 500 vertical speed. It's finally holding. Yay. Mixture.
Traffic
good.
Is circling.
Yeah, alright, we're looking good. Alright, we're finally there. So 26.5 minutes after filling with the autopilot. Getting angry. There we go. Altimeter, where are you?
377 short final 19.
I know where I am, next to my electronic flight bag. But we're on our way to Dodge City, everybody. I'm gonna clear up my little thing right there. Dodge City's not that far. It's only 55 nautical miles up. So. Oh, okay. With HDR. I have HDR, you just can't tell because it doesn't stream to HDR. It's pretty good. Hey, look at that little terrain there. It's quite interesting. Alright, things that we're going to see along our route. Lots of scenery. We might see Meade Municipal up ahead. If you didn't want to fly with us, Meade Municipal's out there. It's Kilo Mike Echo Juliet. We're on the east server. And remember, again, you can be my wingman anytime.
You are still dangerous. You can be my wingman anytime.
Bullshit, right.
You can be mine.
There you go. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. Never been to Brazil. I can understand it. Who's that off in the distance there? Tomcat. He's flying a C-185 Skyway. Cool. Alright, back into the cockpit. Climbing. 500 feet per minute. We're at 90, so that's looking decent. Let's keep leaning up this picture. And full pressure up. Right about 25, but that's max right there, so we're good. Alright. Ground speed of 139 knots. It's getting a little slower. Have some fruity water. Got key lime Walmart flavor. Carbonated water. And things are good. Still monitoring guard. We're on CTAP here. We're going to go over to approach on our little chatter there. Gives ourselves some ambience. Look at that. Look at those graphics. It's not as good on the stream, honestly. If you have HDR, it's even better. I think YouTube might stream HDR, but multi-streaming, we already tried that 2K thing with the airliner and it got a little weird. So, definitely have some wind out here. It's getting pushed around a little bit. And ground speed is picking up, 142 knots. Meade Municipal will be off to our right. Again, we are on our way to Dodge City, Wild Wild West 4 event. That's Meade Municipal, I believe, out there. Could be wrong. Very flat. Very flat land, lots of crop surface. And let's see if there's a link here for Dodge City. Kilo Delta Delta Charlie. There's a terminal. There's a NWS, which I don't remember what that stands for. National Weather Service. Thank you. Because they have a National Weather Service at Dodge City. Hangars and a fire station. That's what I'm seeing on the airport diagram here. CTAF is 122.7. We'll get that ready to go. True spirit of the Wild Wild West, I guess we get to put it on Tower airports. For a little time and weather. This is supposedly what it looks like out there. It's 7:49, something like that out there. So it's going to get dark as we keep going. Maybe not too dark. The sun's still out. Aircraft is that? JetBlue. American Airlines. Pretty cool. Again, this is the livery I'll be flying in the 5th Annual Eric Flight Marathon charity event here, fundraising for the Children's Cancer Research Fund. Don't donate today, because if you donate during the event, you'll be entered in to win a Real SimGear GTN 5 GNS 530. Sorry, that I'm working with today. But here are all our sponsors: and it builds through Wiki Design, Real SimGear. If you do want to fly this marathon, we have registration. That's at my Discord. You can do tinyurl.com/Eric Flight Discord, all one word. And you have to register, but you can get some scenery from Tricky Design and Knit Builds. They donated scenery for the event. We are flying the Wagon Cream Sky Cruiser. It's the ultimate, see if I can get that one. The ultimate American Canadian flight trip right there. 5th Annual Marathon. 2 marathons. We're doing Canada 1 week, and then the next week we're doing Across America. So, in the PiperArrow. So it should be a good event. I always get excited about them. I never really dread them. I worry at the last second a lot, but other than that, it's pretty good. Alright, we're at pattern altitude here. Kicking back to 2,500 RPMs. How's our fuel? We're on the right, and we'll leave it on the right for a little bit longer.
Max 1401, contact tower 118.5.
Thank you for all coming out tonight. You can watch anyone, and if you're watching me, I appreciate it.
Breakout 4500, turn right heading 180.
The autopilot does eventually work. Again, I want to thank Otto the autopilot one more time for eventually working.
Automatic pilot. Automatic pilot. There it is.
And I haven't checked the Retro USA Flag Club event page for a while. If anyone need help in the events channel. Yeah, I know it is. You're right. Really? Alright, we got a fun fact, everyone. Remember how I said that was Hooker, Oklahoma a little while back? Well, David W, November 8-1, Hotel Uniform, who's flying with us. He's the guy that you heard on frequency. He said the school mascot there is the Horny Toads. So the school mascot in Hooker, Oklahoma is the Horny Toads, and he is not making that up. So that's what he says. So. But it is what it is. Yikes. Oh man. Whew. All right, we got about 13 minutes till our next destination, Dodge City. Again, we'll read why we're going there tonight again, so everyone gets the idea about the Wild Wild West 4 event. Michael Minook, who flies a 172 simulator, built it himself. It's amazing. But he thinks he has to go from start to finish direct tonight because of the gusts, which makes sense. It's a longer flight. So. Alright, I gotta reach out here. Yeah, I don't know, man. Woof. Is that true? It probably is true. I don't think he just posts that. We'll get this again. That's interesting. So. I'm looking it up right now. Look at public schools. No. Oh, wait. All right. The Hooker Public Schools in Oklahoma, it says home of the Bulldogs. But there is, I'm trying to find what it is. There is baseball. It's the Hooker Horny Toads baseball. I don't quite know what that is, but let's check the about on that. It doesn't say much. Let's go to the website. I'm not making this up. It's not the school mascot. It's something else. So the Hooker Public Schools have the home of the Bulldogs. See, I knew they wouldn't have it. This is the public schools there. Okay? Home of the Bulldogs. Nice graphic there. And this is supposed to be the Hooker Horny Toads baseball. Now I'm going to have this on my Toads. That's if the website works. Baseball. Toads is plural, right? Oh god. You think you just be able to click on the link and go there, but nope. Alright, let's see. Nope. Alright, the website is down.
6176, sliding 210, descend and maintain 3000.
That's what it says. Alright. That's what it says. Sliding into www. Nope. It's not getting there. I'm gonna double check it one last time, but there was a baseball team out there called the Hooker Horny Toads. And it's on Facebook, if you don't believe me. I'll tell you right there. So that could be made up. It might not be made up. Who knows?
5249, turn left heading 360.
Probably is made up. They have shirts and everything. I don't know. Looks like an older gentleman's baseball team. Okay. Wow. That's all I have to say about that. 9 minutes to go. Let's get some weather here. Alright. 118525. I doubt I'll get this, but we'll see. I have problems in 2024 where it is not always coming through.
Rank 1004, descend and maintain 5000.
Nope. Alright, so Sky Vector. Here we go. Dodge City. Winds. Again, R. We're just doing a double check. 19025 gusting at 37. 6 square miles visible in haze, as we can see. Apparent altitude is about 3,600. So let's get going on that. Okay. Oops. 3,600. We're going to slow this thing down, take it off. Autopilot, that'll just remind me. Autopilot off. Okay. Back to 18 inches, 2,100. What is it? 3,600 pad hours. Okay. CTAF 122.7. Actually, we're not close to that. We'll start doing next. We do got some haze down there. And Dodge region. It is still VFR. I said winds are what? 19er? Something like that. 19er. Okay. So, with that, we're probably going to be landing 200. So we'll enter a left 45 downwind. Can you see this? Yeah. Left 45 downwind from runway 20. That's what we're going to do.
6176, 8 miles from Jalta, maintain 3000 until established, cleared off, runway 27 approach, maintain 170 knots until Jalta.
3000 post established, 33 ILS 279.
I keep wanting to move my head because I haven't told the eye track. stream, it makes people dizzy and sick once in a while, so I like to turn it on. Okay, I'm gonna come up here a little bit. Trying to tell them that the mascot is the bulldog.
Blue Streak 5249, descend to maintain 3000.
To maintain 3000, Blue Streak 5249.
Okay, I try. Come on, turn it on. That haze is there. 6 square miles of visibility.
Reduce speed to 180, then descend to maintain 5000.
180, then 5000, Blue Streak 5142.
Ground speed 148 knots. I was thinking about this on the way home from the airport yesterday after I flew. It's honestly easier to fly by hand in a real plane than I think on the simulator. Just saying. I just think it is. Coming down.
District 5249, 12 miles from Delta, maintain 3000 until established on the low 5 is cleared out, and 27 approach, maintain 170 knots until Delta.
Maintain 3000 until established into the ILS 27 right, and maintain 170 until Delta, Blue Streak 249.
Now really coming down here. Trim it up. Just seems more rigid when you fly in real life. Better feel for it. The airport is out there in haze, so we'll see what happens. We have to go over this ridge.
T-Mod 6141, turn left heading 360, reduce speed to 180.
Heading 360, cross 6141.
Oh my god, these winds are just bouncing my aircraft up and down.
Left heading 360, descend to maintain 4000.
360, 4000, and no more.
Definitely haze out there.
Oh, right there. 35, 50,001.
635, sorry, Roger.
Longer event tonight, but having fun.
Contact tower 118.5.
Tower 18.5, I'll go to 5249.
Okay. We're 12 nautical miles out, switch over to CTAF. Dodge City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, 12 nautical miles south of the airport. We're going to intercept a 45 left downwind for runway 20. Full stop, Dodge City. Alright, cool. It's Class Echo, so
6144, 15 miles from Delta, descend to maintain 3000 until established on the low 5 is cleared out, and 27 approach, maintain 170 knots until Delta.
Delta, 2000 established,
8%. Let's go. Turbines, pretty cool.
Lima 6141, turn left heading 300, join the 27 right local.
So I might be in the market for a new yoke eventually. Not that I don't love the honeycomb alpha, it's a good yoke. I want something with hall sensors though. I just find I have better luck with that because as you can see, this wants to pull left a little bit sometimes. And I think that I cleaned out the pots and everything, but like, and I recalibrated it hardware wise. So it works sometimes, but it's still a little off from time to time. But Meridian, which is made by the same engineer that made the honeycomb, it's his new company. They're coming out with a yoke that has hall sensors and even a little bit of haptics in it. So I'm kind of intrigued about it. Hopefully it'll be at Flight Sim Expo and I'll get to try it out. But I'm all about haptics. So right now I'm running the butt kicker on my seat so I can feel like the engine, the RPMs and stuff like that with the butt kicker haptic software. So I'm a really big fan of it. Especially on the marathon flights, it keeps you awake. Or longer flights like this, keeps you going.
Maintain 3,000 established on the localized and cleared out.
What else keeps you going? Sugar-free chocolate. Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna turn towards the airport, clear on the left. Come on, left rudder, let's go, kick it in. Still descending down here. It definitely is hazy.
Booster 5142, reduce speed to 170.
170 now, Booster 5142.
There's Dodge City. Oh my god, that's one hell of a turn right there. Okay, do have a Hazler here.
5,000 right,
so we'll watch it. Dodge City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, 8 nautical miles out on the 45 left downwind runway 20, full stop, Dodge City. Good, I saw something there, my upper right. Now I'm just listening. Oh, look at that wind turbine.
5286 with you 6,000 over Erie.
Boost 5286 first, send to maintain 5,000, out to bridge 29903.
That's up close.
5,000, 5286.
Dodge City traffic, 81 Hotel uniform taking off 20 will be well gone by the time landing traffic arrives. Dodge City.
We'll keep an eye out for you, but I think you're right. Awesome. That is the airfield ahead of us, I think. We gotta get down a little bit more.
Booster 5142, be a vector across the final for spacing, gliding 200.
So full stop, taxi back again, and then we're heading west in the Wild Wild West.
Talk about our next destination after. Tower 118.5.
Tower 2, cloud cluster, storm for 1 minute.
Miniatures looking decent. That is the airfield, I think, over there. 2,700 feet.
5142, send to maintain 4,000.
4,000,
Dodge City, here we come. I'll check the tablet off so you can see what you see.
And 81 Hotel uniform departing Dodge City to the west. Dodge City traffic.
That's runway 32 right there, so that is the airfield.
5142, turn right heading 300, join the 27 right localizer.
Good.
300, join the localizer, bridge 5142.
That's right. To the north there. Okay, wow, that is
635, descend to maintain 4,000.
4,000 right, 35.
That wind's pushing us too, so that's what's happening. Okay. Sure. Left down. We're also going to extend it. So.
35, turn left heading 360.
Left turn, 360, 635.
Dodge City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, left downwind runway 20, full stop. Dodge City. Okay, gas. Undercarriage. Gas, fuel pump on. Leave it on the tank, undercarriage, under 129-ish.
5142, just to give you a heads up, there's an emergency landing on the crossing runway. We'll get right back to you. Might have to break you out here.
Roger, 5142.
Green. Yep, mixture. We're up. Camera turn. Believe it or not, we're kind of really, oh shoot. Best. We're really low. Yeah, really low. Trim up. Boy, this is not easy to see, huh?
180, be back across the line.
Alright, right 180, 5280.
That was not the best. Wow, that is hard to see. All that haze. Turn this thing around. What a hell of a turn here. Get this around.
1004, there's an emergency landing. We're on tree 5. We might have to break you out here, so just keep in the final for now. We'll keep you posted.
We're here now.
Appreciate it. American 635, turn left heading 300,
undercarriage,
right localizer, and same thing for you.
Alright, we copy 300, one close like this.
That's the airfield there. Not the most realistic, but we're trying our best. Trim up. Should be about 90. Flaps on.
Right,
Back
American
to
13,
15 inches.
American 13, 13,
flaps.
roger.
We'll keep it at 25 degrees and we'll land that way. Okay, Dodge City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, final runway 17, Dodge City. Yeah, we could have done this better in real life. It's alright, we're in the simulator. This happened. About 80, 75 knots getting in here.
Your 1004, cancel approach clearance, turn right heading 360 for resequence.
Right turn, 360, view speed, appearance interval.
Just maintain 190.
That wasn't easy to spot in haze, was it? Trim up. Sterile cockpit.
Close your 5286, turn right turn heading 300, join the 27 right localizer.
Right 300, join the 27 right localizer, 5286.
Wind's off my left, I'm gonna try and cross correction here.
American 635 for now, you're 15 miles from Jalsa, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared out, turning 27 approach, and maintain 170 knots until Jalsa on off further for you in a second.
170 until Jalsa, 3000 until established.
Throttle coming out, this is gonna be a tough land.
Right approach,
This crosswind. Look at that, it's like a straight off crosswind there. That's what's happening. Okay, throttle's out. Not bad, not bad. Kick it over.
American 13,
Lower
there's an
correction to the
emergency
left.
in
Look at
progress.
those
Delay
winds.
vector here.
Look at those winds. All right, better turn
Canada
off
739, same for you.
Alpha ahead. Ailerons all the way to the left there for that aileron correction. Turn off at Alpha. Right onto Alpha. Welcome to Dodge City. There's that National Weather Service over there with the right there, the Doppler there. Wow, that was not the easiest landing, but we didn't do that bad. I would accept that.
5142, 7 miles from Jalsa, descend and maintain 2100 until established on the localizer, cleared out to 27 right approach, maintain 170 knots until Jalsa, and off further for you in a second.
2100.
That was not easy. Dodge traffic, Dodge City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, clear on 120. Dodge City. Okay, let's get our checklist out. Flaps up. Good. Fuel pump off. Okay, strobes off for now. Landing light, we're gonna leave it on. I'm gonna leave everything else on. Trim set for takeoff. Tow guide tracker off. Let's take a look at this. Someone just came in on the British USA Flag Club chat. So I hope all my settings are set.
1004, climb, maintain 5000.
5,000,
Actually,
GCK is towered, but center's not on.
Heading 070.
Alright, 4,000, right turn.
Zach, I can't hear you. Give me 1 second. Make sure my... Oh, it says it's going to the right place. And the microphone's not working, so it should be the USB 2 microphone. Nope. Testing my microphone. Alright. Zach, can you hear me at all? I can't hear you at all, so let me know.
3,000 until established on the localizer, cleared out, 22 approach, maintain 160 knots until Delta.
Alright, we're going to turn up
We're going to send
Bravo here.
3,000 until established.
We're going to go back to runway 17, but we landed in Dodge City because again, oops, let me get the briefing. No stopping this route screams Wild West louder than Dodge. This was the cattle drive capital of the West with Longhorns herded up from Texas. Lawlessness reigned until legendary figures like Wyatt Earp, Bat Masterson, and Doc Holliday stepped into entertainment, and Dodge's saloons, brothels, and gunfights inspired a century of dime novels and movies. So that's why we're here. We'll put the parking brake on. Okay, being here.
Strength 1096, approach altitude between 993.
Oh, it did follow me. Okay. So here's Dodge City, everyone. Where's the city in relation to this, to the west? Man, it is hazy here, huh? Is that it over there? That might be it over there.
739, descend to maintain 4,000.
It's a Dodge City over here, everybody. Not very big, but it's there. Very dusty. Dust storm. That's Dodge City right there. Alright, we're gonna return and get our departure on. So, exclamation point departure, if you'd like to.
13, descend to maintain 5,000.
Let's get going.
Maintain 5,000.
Here we go, I'll give you the airport diagram as we go. Tobii eye tracker on.
Blister 5142, cancel approach clearance, turn right heading 360, maintain 3,000.
Dodge City traffic, arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot crossing runway 3214 at Bravo on the ground, Dodge City. Clear.
District 5286, speed 160.
Alright, calling 160.
Right. Aileron correction, that big times, it's gusting 32 here. Set up our next destination when we get down there. No run-up meetings. We kept the engine running. We'll have to check our fuel. Also want to check the mixture a little bit. I want to rev it up to 2,000. Make sure our mixture is decent.
Air Canada 7839, turn left heading 300, joining 27 right localizer.
Left 00, joining 37 right localizer, Canada 7839.
Very cool. Remember, if you see me have an FS Expo with that recent chat message there, I do hopefully have some wristbands coming in. So if you see me, get some swag. Get some Air Flight swag there. Bought 300 up to pass out to fans and new people alike to promote the Air Flight channel and everything that we do here. I'm also going to be at the Rich USA Flying Club table a lot too, representing them as well. So, all right, let's park and brake on. Clear 2,000. Check the mixture here for a second.
Spirit 1004, flighting 090.
090,
actually RPMs. Yeah, right about there. Okay, just checking. All right. Anyways, let's check our checklist one more time. So pre-takeoff, prop high RPM.
635,
good.
Continue on an approach, we should be good.
Best power, fuel pump on, landing light, strobe light going on. Transponder alt squawk, we are good. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, I'm gonna take that tablet off so you can see the takeoff. Alright, also have to do a briefing. If we are on the runway, there's an emergency, mechanical emergency otherwise. There's a problem, mechanical emergency otherwise. And there's enough available room where we have us will abort takeoff flight directly on the runway. If we are, once we get into the pressure,
7039, 15 miles from the altitude, descend to maintain 3. Until established on the localizer, cleared out, 27 approach, maintain 170 knots until Jalto.
Because I'm way off. It's okay. It's all visual. Okay, if we are under, let's say, 3,100 feet, this problem can't come with always will land directly have them 130 turns. Best glide speed, this is 79. And if we are above 3,100 feet, this problem can't go to otherwise. We will take a turn. It's 180 now. So we'll take a turn to
Booster 5142, turn right heading 070.
Take a turn to the left and then downwind. Taxiway grass, runway with relative to our specified speed again at 79. We rotate at 70, climb at 90. Retract the gear when there's no more available runway ahead of us to land on. And that's it. That was our briefing. So with that, fuel pumps on, everything's on. Good to go. Let's call it. Dodge City traffic, Aero 6 Echo Foxtrot departing runway 20, departure to the west. Dodge City.
1313, turn right 240, join the 27 right localizer.
So I'm going to probably go 6,500. And we'll make sure the autopilot kind of works again. Good, vertical speed. Alright, Toby eye check on. Okay, good, clear. Alright. Green.
1004, turn right heading 180.
180 heading, Spirit 1004.
It's departing Dodge City. Oh, by the way, before we do that, let me tell you where we're going next. And I have to put in the GPS anyways. We're going to Garden City, Kansas, where trails cross and nations meet. Before settlers, these plains, I just typed into the briefing. Before settlers, these plains were home to the Plains Apache, Comanche, and Kiowa peoples. And the area later served as a hub along the Santa Fe Trail with settlers, buffalo hunters, and merchants pouring through. Garden City grew as a center for agriculture and trade, blending native Mexican and settler cultures into the evolving West. That's Kilo Golf Charlie Kilo, and I believe this is the only delta that we have on the whole route. I have to
5142 heading 090.
There we go. Garden City Regional. Double check that sky vector. Yep, that's the 1 class delta. So we're gonna have to get some thing there. It's really quick too. It's only 37 nautical miles away. So, all right. With that, then, I think we're good. We're good. Is everything set up? Because we don't want to be doing this in the 282.
13 descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000 max.
You gotta take your time when you fly for rails. I take chances on the sim, but I don't do it in real life. I just want to get.
Booster 5286, contact tower 118.5.
You gotta take your time. 286. Tell yourself to slow down. Make sure you got everything. Here we go. Dodge City traffic, Aero 6 Echo Foxtrot departing runway 20, departure to the northwest.
1004, be back across the final spacing, speed 170.
170, Spirit 1004.
See, if I had Hall sensors, that wouldn't be moving all around like that on the yoke. So, and I tried touching, cleaning out with electronic contact cleaner. I might do it again. But we'll see. Okay, aileron correction to the left, heels on the floor, full throttle. Here we go.
Cleared out, 2270 approach, maintain 170 knots until Delta.
3,000 established, cleared ILS 27 right, 170.
Get accepted to what? You mean air traffic control, class Delta? You should call 50 nautical miles out.
5142, flighting 070.
070,
Rotate. Gonna crab it into the wind a little bit too. Oh, I didn't see it, but I'll look at it right after I get done with this. I'm sorry. Okay, gear up. Well, we got something off our right there. What is that? It's a helicopter. Okay. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. It's all left-hand turns, so I'm going to left turn this thing. It's really hot out, so it's not going to climb the way it should. Clear on the left. Keep this thing going up.
Final good evening, November 600 Lima, November.
I'll look at your chat when I can, okay?
600 Lima, November, Roger.
Seeing that we're so close, we might want to go 4,500 feet.
5142, turn right heading 180.
Nope, crap. Push the escape button by accident. Ah! There we go. Where's the airport? I can't even see it.
Bring 1096, turn left,
Turn to
heading
the left.
360, maintain 4000.
Airport's right off our left wing somewhere.
Record 1313, I'll give you
Not
a
seeing it. Oh, there it is.
13, thank you,
Okay.
contact tower 118.5, United.
That's not easy to see. Alright, let's get this autopilot on if we can. Heading. Okay. Keep going to the left here. See if it does it. See if it doesn't do it. No, it seems to be doing it.
5142, speed 170.
I think the autopilot's kind of working. We'll see what happens. Might have just turned off with that though, yeah. Alright. That's gotta turn off. Yeah! Alright, sunset here in the west here. So we'll keep trying to make it happen here. Alright, this autopilot's driving me insane.
0 Leo November, reduce speed to 170, then it's going to maintain 5000.
C170 knots, set 5 down, like 100 Lima November.
Is that working? Well, seeing that my yoke's all that way, no, I don't think it's working. Let's keep climbing. I want to be at 4,500, so we'll see what happens. Let's get on course first, though. Keep climbing.
Booster 5142, turn right.
Why? Because I have heading on, so it's going nuts.
40, join the localized aviation 5142.
I can't even see the heading bug, to be honest with you.
Spirit 1096, turn left heading 300, be vector across the final for space.
Is that holding? Is it because I put the heading on? Is that what it is? That's probably what it is. I don't have it set the heading. It's on. Let's try leaving heading off and see if the autopilot works. Okay, altitude 4,500. Speed.
Spirit 1004, contact tower 118.5, again, thanks for your help.
Doesn't take much. There we go. Alright. Anyways, we are 35 nautical miles out. See if we can get ATIS there already. 121.325.
12 miles from Jalto. Clear out, trying to start approach, maintain 170 knots. Go Jalto.
170 Jalto, 5142, clear the island.
I'm not hearing anything. No, I'm disconnected too. That might not be good. Disconnected me from that sim. Alright, let's check out Volanta. See what it says. This is our route so far today. So we did a landing there. I don't know why it said I went all the way back there. Or that I did all those turns, because I don't remember. Oh, because I departed that way. Okay, but it doesn't make sense that I did all that. Maybe just recorded my taxi as well. Oh wait, no. That's because I'm looking at November 8th. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, and that's Garden Sea. That's where we're going. Okay, what's my landing on that one? 82 feet, I'll take that. That was a massive crosswind too as well. Seems like the autopilot's working, so maybe I don't put the heading on anymore. I thought that had to be on for the autopilot. But, okay. Dodge City, we'll see you later. That's what's off our left over there. Lawlessness. Alright, JT. See if I find your chat here. I'm looking. There we go. School mascot, we already read that one. From red text. Get a life! Get a life, man! I didn't even know you came on here. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the broadcast. Sorry I got really busy there for a second. Thanks for coming out again. Alright, JT Azevedo. I got the Stowe cockpit there. Oh, you are? Alright, I think you should, my friend. I got you. Just join, and then one of us admin will actually let you in. You just have to provide your VATSIM info and stuff. But As you can see tonight, we're gonna have some ATC, but not all of it. And we have to kind of call in soon.
Down to 5,000.
But I'm not hearing any type of weather here. Now I don't even think he's on anymore. Nope, he's not on, so there's no tower there at all. Alright, so that's all us then. Alright, order VATC Unicom. Cimarron. Isn't there a movie called Cimarron? Like an old western from like the 20s or something? But yeah, one of us admin will actually welcome you in. Just provide everything that you need. Alright, gonna keep it low. Fast. There we go. Pretty good. Dodge City out of our way. We're going to Garden City. Alright, seeing I'm not hearing any weather. This is disturbing. I'm not hearing any weather. Everything's on. Garden City, according to SkyVector, says 19024, 24 knots, gusting to 37. We've been doing that all night, ladies and gentlemen. 10 square miles of visibility clear, so this haze should go away.
Station 0, Lima,
and if it's runway 19 let me also switch. I'll keep it on. Then we should be 17. So I'm going to come right in here, direct, and then join the left downwind for runway 17. Let's do the John Madden thing again here. So here's what we're gonna do. We got the airport over here. We're gonna come in at a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna draw a little closer this time. I'm gonna do a left downwind entry. Runway 17. That's what we're gonna do. Then you line up the defense over here. Got the quarterback over here. He's gonna snap the ball all the way down runway 17. Oh, reminds me of, do you remember that Saturday Night Live sketch where they had like this guy playing O.J. Simpson and he was calling all the footballs and he's drawing on the thing there and he spelled out I did it. It was like from the 90s. That was crazy. Including these. The sun is crazy too. But alright, we're gonna get to the control tower frequency. We're about 25 nautical miles out, 118.15. This is gonna be our CTAF tower frequency here. All the information is on the chart there, so you see CT 118.15, which I don't have that in there yet. Why? Because I wasn't paying attention. Now we just flip to that, and that'll be our CTAF for the scene that there's no tower. I don't see any tower. It is what it is. So we've had a little of everything tonight. Real time, the sun is setting, which is kind of cool to see in the west, you know. Yeah, like I will literally get on there after this whole event and let you join. How's that? You're in the waiting room right now. I'm seeing it. All right, so I'm gonna change. You know what? I'll do it now. I'll do it now before I land. How's that? So change the name. I haven't done this in forever, by the way, so go with what I'm doing here, my friend. All right. Do you want North American registration November 247, JT? Or do you want to keep it as Alpha, which I don't even know what that is. Are you okay with me putting November 247, Juliet Tango? That way it's an American registration. If not, I'll leave it as Alpha, you know, but I'm just trying to make it more realistic for you. Alright, good. Alright, I changed your name, and I'm going to make you... It's the rule. I haven't done this in a long time, so give me a second.
170 American 2017.
Gotta change. Open in mod view. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Roles. There you go. They changed that. You are now a pilot. You are in, my friend. Okay. Let me close that down. And then I'm gonna welcome you.
2017 turning 240
welcome.
Maintain 3000. Join at 27 right localizer.
243 will join it. American 2017.
There you go. You're in. I'm taking you out of the waiting room. But you are in. All right, you're in the Virtual USA Flying Club. Make sure you read over the rules. I left that message for you in GA chat. You should be able to get that and everything. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got it. All right. You're in.
We'll hold the 248 in 20 minutes.
Hey, one more thing, because I totally forgot to do it. Let me check your VATSIM ID again. I know it's been a while, but...
American 366 Roger.
Yeah, that's the one thing I forgot to do. Type it in a private message to me. Statistics. I just have to check it, make sure it's valid, which I didn't do because I trusted you. That was a slip on my part. So put your VATSIM ID number again in direct message to me. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. I just have to do that. So, all right, I got it. Thank you, sir. Just gotta make sure it's active, and if not, you gotta get it active. Uh-oh. Not you, it's me logging into VATSIM to double check the stats.
376, heavy descent and maintain 4,000.
Alright, this is 4,000, American 376.
No, that's not it. Alright. I'll figure it out. Bump. It says page expired on the VATSIM. It's not you. It's my thing. It's not letting me sign into VATSIM. So maybe the server's down, but I'll get it eventually. Weird. Maybe we can do stats here. Yeah. Members, policies. Statistics there.
2017, turn right, 300.
No, it's gonna be log in here too.
300 will join us, American.
This one actually let me log in. Search. Alright, I'm doing it, my friend. I just have to be official on this. Or else I have to take you out. Alright, you got it. I see that you have done it. You haven't flown in a while though, so make sure you fly on VATSIM. But you're definitely in there, so you're good. You are good, my friend. Alright, thank you so much for being official. You're in, and I did it. I'm so honored. So honored. I'm gonna give you one more shout out in a way.
2017, 2 miles from Delta, maintain 3,000.
As long as I spell your name right.
There
you go.
Maintain 160.
Yay! You're a Virtual Safe Flight Club member. Did that go in? That didn't go in. The sound did. Shout out did it? What happened to the shout out? Oh, I might have it off because they were doing maintenance on it. Give me a second. I remember.
1440 to send a maintain 5,000.
So let's see if they're still doing maintenance. I don't think they are. Shout out channel. Here we go. Now it will work. Here we go. And I didn't spell your name right. There we go. Shout out. JT Asner. Thanks for joining me. Alright. We are 13.3 nautical miles out. We're going to switch over to tower frequency. And we're going to say Garden City traffic. Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot 13 nautical miles to the east. Setting up 45-degree entry for left downwind runway 17 full stop Garden City. I'm going to fly as El Manuel because I feel like it. So let's start our descent. Descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position.
Are they?
Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft.
Large cities ahead
Thank
of us. We'll be landing momentarily. So here's my. Let's get there. Pattern altitude's about 3,900. So not that far to go.
Rank 1165 for traffic.
Yeah, today we haven't had much on ATC. And I did contact all of the controllers and stuff. They said they would try. So there was someone on tower, but he wasn't able to stay on. Okay, I'm going to keep the speed up here. Slight descent. Not much to go. Right over Engels Municipal. Which is supposed to be over here somewhere. Right in front of us. That must be Engels Municipal, which oh, so much of an airport there isn't. Whereas the sun is setting in the wild, wild west. That looks to be Garden City out there. So. VATSIM's not that bad, my friend. You do have to learn the lingo.
4723, turn right heading 180.
Right, 180, 47.
And Garden City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo, Foxtrot 900 miles to the east, setting up 45 left, downwind, runway 17, full stop, Garden City.
American 2608.
We have some other people who are flying. Now, Iowa Scotsman, you're out there as well. I see what you're doing there. Welcome to the flight. We'll get at Volant and find all this. Thanks for coming out. Gotta get a little more south here again, 45.
Air 4723, speed 170, turn right at 240, join at 27 right localized.
170, right, 447.
All right, gotta get this thing down. Togiak track on. Center it. Gonna move that way.
1440, speed 170, turn left heading 360.
There was no question. I just saw you on Volante. I said thanks for flying the event. So I saw you back there. Yep. You're good. You're good. I didn't take it as screaming.
6 miles, heavy 777, 3,800.
Garden City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot 6 nautical miles to the southeast, setting for 45-degree left, downwind entry runway 17, full stop, Garden City.
Clear visual for runway 27 right.
We're good.
They're doing 160, correction, 170 until 5 out.
All clear conditions, 27 right, 47.
Right to 1440.
All right. I think is this second to last? This might be second to last. It's been a long route, but it is the Wild West. Yeah, second to last thing. So our next destination is the last one. Longer flight tonight, but
376 heavy contact tower 118.5. Good night.
Where's the airfield? The sun's in the way. Did a deer break out the sunshade here? Does that help at all? Well, a little bit, not much. Garden City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot 4 nautical miles on the 45, left downwind runway 17, full stop, Garden City.
1440, turn left heading 300, join the 27 right localizer.
Alright, airfield is right there. Alright, I see it now.
That's the 300 heading 300.
That's our runway. Call me crazy, but that visor is helping me out a little bit here. I think that's the first time I've ever used a visor on the simulator. Right.
26 areas, descend to maintain 4,000.
Down at 4,000, American 46.
Alright, it's clear on the left. Good. Gonna turn downwind pretty soon. We're about pattern altitude. Turn downwind. Garden City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot turning left downwind runway 17, Garden City, full stop. Probably have to switch the gas too. fuel pump on. Switch to left tank. Okay, 18. Gear down. That's the undercarriage. Mixture. I don't want to go all the way up there. 3 green. Prop. Slow down a little more.
FedEx 547 heavy approach, altimeter 29903.
Laps. And now we angle down, we're going to turn in for base. Went a little far in the descent there, so get into this thing.
Jet 7534, approach, altimeter 29903, reduce speed to 170, then descend and maintain 5000.
Slow to 170, then descend to 5000, Jet 7534.
Garden City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, left base, runway 17, full stop, Garden City. Should be about 90, we're getting down a little too far. Okay, nothing of flaps. I'm going to keep it to 25 degrees. So we have Gus, we're going to approach it about 75, 80. Going on the right, and turning down. Visor. Little low. Alright, still. Garden City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, final runway 17, full stop, Garden City.
Left 360, Mark.
Should probably got need a comp. Thank you.
Traffic control number 5, Lima Bravo is on a 3-mile left base for runway 19.
Keep this little level here. Just that little bit. To the glide scope, a little bit above it.
Traffic control number 5, Lima Bravo is turning final runway 19.
Turn to the left. Taxi back. We'll also talk about why we came here again. That gust is working against us though, man. This is, I got like full throttle going on right now. Look at us rolling at 80.
7350 Whiskey is 11 miles to the south, 73, 5,500 feet per landing. We'll enter the pattern on the 45 for left downwind. Runway 19er.
Matching tower. Station tower.
Piedmont 6164, contact departure heading 230, see ya.
Over departure 2.
Excuse me. Alright, looking a lot better now. We're high, but it's better behind the low. Okay, rock up this throttle a little bit as we get down here. Trim up. Again, in real life, the arrow falls like a rock once you pull the throttle out. So 80, 75-ish. A little bit of wind.
2532, wind 260 today, runway 27 right, clear
it's coming like right down.
Okay.
High. Oh my God, it's floating. And that's okay, because we got a heavy wind. But that was a pretty nice landing. I'd take that one too. Right. Cool.
Skywest 39, 68, give way to an Embraer 145, first one from the right,
Charlie.
Got
a while to go.
Embraer 145, on my right.
Flaps up. Again, all default sceneries here. I don't think I have any payware or anything like that, or even freeware.
Frontier 2306, Echo Gate.
Echo left up ahead.
Alright, Mike,
We are going fast.
ramp spot turn, Frontier 2306, good night.
Going that fast. Now, come on now. Now that air traffic control tower doesn't look like it's default, but it probably is. Okay, turn left off of Charlie. We'll do a taxi back after.
American 2294, turn left heading 230, wind 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff 27 left heading
on the right.
230, American.
On the left. Man, this is a huge airport, huh? Okay, let's clear it. Garden City traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, clear of runway 20. Sorry, correction, 17, Garden City. Alright, so we're going to keep everything kind of on here. Anyways, we came here because Garden City, Kansas is where trails cross and nations met. Before settlers, these plains were home to the Plains Apache, Comanche, and Kiowa peoples. The area later served as a hub along the Santa Fe Trail. Settlers, buffalo hunters, and merchants pouring through. Garden City grew as a center for agriculture, trade, blending native, Mexican, and settler cultures into the evolving West. So, if I could just turn the token tracker off.
5671, number 4 now, give way to Delta connection from your left.
Number 4 will
take a look at this as well. Man, it is just wow. Garden City is around here somewhere. It's a little off the airport here. Let me check my tab. Oh, it is a little further off the airport. Which way? West. So 17 south.
Spare wings 295, contact
12 is east, so it's going to be west. This way. Northwest, Garden City. You see it out here? Do not see it out here. Whoops, I pushed the R button. Sorry, my bad.
4643 heading 265, 27 left, cleared for takeoff.
It's north. I don't want to say west is this way. I could be wrong. I just want to see Garden City.
Alright, we're all on break air 4343.
That's going northish. It's definitely north.
We'll call you back.
West. Sunset's in the west. Okay. This Garden City should be somewhere up here. You see it? Oh, it's right there. That's Garden City. Wow.
American 2294, contact departure, good night.
Departure, good evening, American 2294.
So that's Garden City. Alright, and our next destination will be our last. We're going to Lamar, Colorado. Santa Fe Trail's frontier outpost. Lamar sits along the Santa Fe Trail, one of the main trade arteries between the American frontier and the Southwest. Traders, gold seekers, and military caravans pass through, as did early telegraph lines and stagecoaches. Nearby Boggsville, a few miles south, is a preserved frontier village where Kit Carson spent his final days. But this is Garden City, Kansas right here. Alright, so turn to the aircraft and get going on. Mosey along, as they say. And let's get going on here. So I got my airport diagram there. I'm going to go up Alpha.
4643 is ready to go down.
And do our thing.
4643, flying 265, 27 left, you're clear for takeoff.
We center it.
265, 27 left, clear for takeoff, take care 4643.
This is it. I'll set up everything on the, right before we get there. I can turn the strobes off for now. Fuel pump off for now. Man, what a nice flight this has been. Just saying. I'd like to thank 2024 for cooperating. It's really nice to see that it has done that.
No pressure, but ground worked very hard on this awesome sequence. Any chance you're ready?
Once in a while I get a little glitchiness, but
okay.
it runs pretty good. I'll say pretty good. I wouldn't say perfect.
Sky West, 3960.
And the weather stations are bugging the crap out of me. It is what it is. So.
Break out 4643, contact departure, good evening.
Departure 4643, thanks for the help, Jim.
No problem, see you.
Look at that wind. We should have some aileron correction to the left. Look at that. It's been like that all night. It's been gusting 30, 32. Oh, God. Here we go. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate and you don't have to do that, by the way, but I do appreciate it. So there's no problem with that at all, my friend. No problem. Consider you a friend of the stream already. Actually, it looks like it's right down the runway, you know? Which makes sense, because that's why we had to keep all that throttle at full throttle just to get there. It's gusting to what, 30, 32?
2502, Tango, spot 5, contact ramp on high speed.
Nope, Tango spot 5 will work. Over to ramp American 2502.
I see you.
All right, and we're gonna pull in here. Do our pre-takeoff checklist. Make sure we got everything going on.
Skywest 3968 heading 265.
Okay, prop high RPM, make sure best power, fuel pump on.
Heading 265.
Strobe, landing, we're good. All right, and so last brief. Oh, I gotta get this going to Kilo Lima Alpha Alpha. Going to Lamar Municipal. Okay. So, anyways, if we are under, let's say 3,000. No, if we're on the takeoff, when there's a problem, can't commercial. Otherwise, we'll abort takeoff line directly on the runway as long as enough available runway ahead of us. If we are under 3,600 feet, this problem can't commercialize. We'll land directly ahead of the 130 current specified speed. This is 79. If we're above 3,600, this problem can't commercial. Otherwise, we'll take a turn. It seems like this works to the left. No. Take a turn to the left and land down on the taxiway, the grass, the runway, whatever's available to us. Specified speed 79. We rotate at 70, climb at 90. Retract the gear when there's no available runway for emergency landings. So that's fine, dude. Yeah, dude. It's fine, totally fine. I appreciate you just coming out and flying with us. So we're fine. It does help, but honestly, I don't want anyone to go and honk or anything like that. Told me I tracked her on. All right, now let's go to Lamar. Garden City traffic. Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot departing runway 17, departure to the west. Garden City. Okay. I thought I saw my flaps going down there. All right. Actually, it's to the left here.
American 889, number 27 left. Line up and wait.
Line up, wait, 27.
Clear, and we're gonna land with the sun setting in the wild, wild west. How cool is that? Well, you just went to Brazil. I mean, come on. It's no problem. I'm gonna send you some swag as well. So.
Skywest 3968, contact departure.
Right, line up in the middle. It's the least I could do. All right, in the middle. Heels on the floor, full throttle. Here we go.
488, turn right, take 8.
Approaching Bravo 13, ramp 42.
Kilo November, ramp at spot 8.
Wind is right down the runway.
Kilo November, spot 8.
Gusting pretty hard.
American 889 heading 265 from a 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Heading 265, clear for takeoff, 27 left, American 889.
Not expecting much of a climb in. These gusts are pretty bad. It's also near 100 degrees still. So. Gust aside, though, it's been pretty good. So. Well, yeah, but you work hard for that. So.
Blue Street 5671, number 27
Gear
left,
up.
line up and wait.
27 left, line up and wait, 5671.
And we're going to pretend, seeing that this is a Class Delta, that he tells me to turn the tower tells me to turn right. How's that? Right onto course. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll climb a little bit further. Get out of, I want to say out of Dodge, but we already went to Dodge City, see? Can't use that innuendo. Yeah, all right. Clear on the right. Into the sun, they say. So turn right. Now I don't even know what altitude I want to go at.
Yeah, 1110, make 2 right turns.
Go 6,500. And we'll see if the autopilot can work again. I'm not going to put heading on. I think that's where it's messing up, maybe. Following the sun setting in the west. Goodbye, Garden City, Kansas. Pretty cool. And it's not going to climb very fast. It's 100 degrees out. So it's not very dense here. I'm going to put that visor down again. Block a little bit of that sun. 6,500, sorry. Okay, let's see, put the autopilot on. Maybe, just maybe, won't kick in, we'll see.
Back to full length, American 314.
No, it kicked in. So maybe that was my problem. I was putting the heading on over there. So we got tracker off.
American 314 opposite direction, traffic landing on the north.
Maybe he was getting confused between heading and the other thing. 270.
American 314.
That should be turning to the left there, you would hope. No, it's not kicking in again.
Solid old officers, we'll find something looking out there on radio. 005 head to address, Taj return, heavy MD 11, 7 miles ahead. Opposite direction, traffic will depart the south complex, turn away to the shoreline.
Will it stay straight? Right, that's what you gotta ask yourself.
Alright, cruise left, officer, 05, for information.
Doesn't seem like it. Okay, come on, autopilot. Let's go. Stop fooling with me. Tomfoolery. Settle in. Let's go. Is it going to turn to the right? No, it's not. Okay.
American 314 at the shoreline,
going.
turn left heading 210, running 25 right, so take up. Alright, at the shoreline heading 210, 5 right, clear for takeoff, American 314.
Feel off. Yeah, it's not doing it. Oh, autopilot. Autopilot. Let's try this again. Is that going to do it? Doesn't look like it.
American 314, contact approach.
Come on, autopilot. Let's go. I'm going to stall in a second.
Make 2 right turns onto Echo and remain there frequency. Yeah, 2 right turns on the Echo.
How's that? Is that going to work now? Ah, what a pain.
Southwest 2126, opposite direction, travel landing on the north side.
I mean, is it me or is it the autopilot? Seriously.
25 right, Southwest 2126.
Might be getting sick by now. It's working now. Okay. Maybe, maybe not.
Southwest 2126 at the shoreline, turn left heading 210.
Attached. Okay. Well, I'm not liking the autopilot here.
At the shoreline, left turn, heading 210, clear for takeoff.
5,800. Let's level this up again. How's that? Is that doing it now?
Sorry, taking 14 heavy, continuing Echo, Romeo, Bravo, and then hold short of Tango.
Yeah, it's kicking in now. I don't know what the heck's up with this thing. Alright, 2550. Manifold looks good. Let's try a mixture. There we go. Alright, someone just came into...
And tower, Connie, 561 heavy towards you, outlet 6 right. Connie, 561 heavy,
I think Zach is your...
heavy 2-liner.
Alright, it is what it is.
Opposite direction, traffic departing the south complex.
Alright, we're definitely crabbing to the left there from wind or something.
Runway 6 right.
It's one hell of a crab.
And our ground speed is terrible because the winds should come off from the west.
But we have about 45 minutes to go. It says 55. It says 45 on the tablet. I'll show you what I mean. So we'll see. See what happens. It says going to the right place though, right? I believe it is. Okay, I hope this is gonna keep the autopilot on. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, sun blaring from our right here. Let's do that. Double visor now.
005 ground mile 121.75.
And let's finish this Wild Wild West flight. Kind of hungry. I need to eat dinner. I'm hosting this event, so I'm gonna finish it. How's our fuel? We're on the left. Look, it's pretty good actually. We're gonna leave it on the left. This will be our last destination. Again, we're going to Lamar, Colorado. Santa Fe Trails. Santa Fe Trails Frontier Outpost.
1920, we got Dalhart, cross 125 left, cross 125 right,
right on the bubble. Late here. Let's see what I have. I'll also take off my John Madden. Nope, there's nothing there. Would it be? Apron seems to be up there. Yep, on the left. I'm going to take off my John Madden Cole right there. Oh, I'd love to show you that video, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're at pattern altitude. Back to 23, 25. Is that right? Yep. This thing's got a lot of fuel. This thing carries like 70 gallons. I believe. So, nothing wrong with fuel. And it burns it pretty well too. Look, we're at like 9 gallons per hour. So I mean, that's comparable to a 172. Alright, we're gonna go over to approach and vet some intercom.
Correct 2608, descend to maintain 3000.
Yeah, we got about 39 minutes to go. It's Wild Wild West 4 event. Real world time and weather, we've done that the whole time. This has been a pleasant flight. We got the sun setting in the west.
Descend to maintain 4000.
Life is good. Longer flight. How long have we been streaming for? Almost 3 hours. It's been very pleasurable though. Thanks to JT Azevedo and others for coming out. Iron, Iowa Scotsman. All those people for coming out. Really do appreciate it. All of you on YouTube land, thank you for coming out. Make sure you push that subscribe button. Get a life. I'm sorry I didn't see your message right away. I do appreciate you, sir. And anyone on Kick, even though no one chats there, you might have come in a little bit here and there, but thanks for coming out on Kick as well. We're finishing the Wild Wild West 4 flights. Oh, I thank you. Thank you for coming out. It wouldn't be worth streaming unless people came out. Work so hard on things to make it entertaining. So I applaud all of you. Applaud all of you. And I think you're all excellent as well. That didn't go through. Try that again.
Excellent!
Yeah, we should do the little guitar thing. Oh, we made it through the event with 1 fruity water. Wow. Kind of hungry.
First American 1496 with you, 6,010.
American 1496, press to maintain 3,000.
3,000.
It's been a good event. It's the 4th year in a row of the Wild Wild West inspired series here. So lots of flat farm lands.
350, American 1496.
And we're going to Colorado to finish it off. Haven't really done an outside view in a while. Might be nice to check it out, right? Look at that view. Flying over Deerfield. Where the hell are we? What state are we in? Kansas, Deerfield, Kansas, right there. That's what you see right there. And that's a picture right there. That is a picture of the sun setting. And Deerfield, Kansas. Small little towns. Looks like they have a train.
American 1496, last heading 300 on the 27 right, localize there.
300, so I see localize there for 7 right, American 1496.
Oh look, it even has the visors down. How cool is that? That is cool. Visors don't work half the time in the rentals I do. They either like flop around or they're not there. I think I used the visor once in real life flying. Again, if you want, I'll show you another part of the video from yesterday's World's flight with the Piper Warrior. Showed you landing at Plymouth. I wonder if I'm landing at Taunton. Again, the cameras kept overheating, so I gotta see what I got. Let's see what I got. I haven't looked at this myself.
1738, fly heading 360.
That's departing Plymouth. So, I'll show you departing Plymouth. How's that? Again, I'm going bald, so don't make fun of me. I'm just getting old. Just turned 46, so. What happened was we had clouds, a low scattered cloud layer here, so no one flew till about 12 noon yesterday. And so that's why it was kind of vacant, because no one was flying until like the clouds opened up. But no one's there, so I'm like, alright, check around. Check the weather again, that's why I pushed COM 2 for monitoring that. And we're good to go. Looking all around, traffic. I can't stop looking at my bald spot. It's terrible, dude. Don't get old. Departing runway 24 here. This was to get 3 landings. I did 4, but 3, because every 90 days you have to take get 3 landings in to take passengers. So that's what we did yesterday. And there we go. Not bad, huh? That's departing Plymouth. That's my first takeoff in miles. Wind was right down the runway too. It's pretty nice. It was gusting to 18, but nothing we can't handle. You can see it really cleared up. Look, there's like barely any clouds in the sky there. So I did 1 landing, Taunton. Kip, if you want me to go to Kip after, I could do that. Alright, I'll get to Kip. If he doesn't work, yeah, I know. Alright, cool. I will. I will go to Kip on the raid. We have to fly out to the, what's it called, electric lines out here, because on the left here, there's like a whole mobile park and they hate us. So we try to climb to 1150, which is pattern altitude, and get out to the power lines out there. But that was me departing Plymouth yesterday in the Piper Warrior. Pretty cool. No bolt spot. I also seem to have slowed down my snim. Okay, hey, that's cool. Wow, that was weird. Use my graphics card to show the video. Typically that works out fine. We're good to go. And we will raid Kip as long as he's still on. He's raided my stream before as well, so I appreciate it. Alright, let's look at everything, make sure we're doing good. Left tank for a little while longer. Suction's good. Alternator's good. Manifold is good. Looks decent. Mixture's good. Gears up. I feel pumps off. I always forget that. Not that it hurts. Why run it if you don't have to? And just lots of the old Western.
Maintain 2,100.
Beautiful graphics. I'm gonna have to get some lights on here. The lights should come on. This is a bug with this, is that the lights don't come on during the day. So I can have them all on and everything, but they do not come on during the day. I have my nav lights on and everything. Let's put some panel lights on. See, that's getting a little dark here. And then it doesn't seem to. I'm gonna have to. This is the other thing. In real life, you can reach over here. Can't really do that here. So you gotta quickly do that. There you go.
Blue Street 5696, sliding 320, when able advise field in sight 10 o'clock in 9 miles.
Okay.
320 inside Blue Street 5696.
Those lights again aren't showing yet. But I'm hoping they fix that in an update, because those lights should be on already, especially the beacon. But when it gets to nighttime, they will start shining. In fact, I think it is now. Yeah, it is. So not the best, but I want the nav lights. No, not really. They should be coming on though, the strobes too as well. It is what it is. Alright, next thing we should see is Syracuse, Syracuse, Kansas coming up ahead. We have a while to go. We have about 32 minutes to go. My tablet's saying 28. But the grounds we did pick up, so that's cool to see. Okay, I appreciate you all coming out here.
Devon 6160, turn sliding 110 vector to the final descent, maintain 4,000.
Longer flight, but I wanted 4,000. And the next time I'm flying for real is hopefully on Thursday, right before FS Expo. I'm taking the Arrow up. So we'll see if I get anyone to go with me. So what a nice flight. Even with the gusty winds, like the landings haven't been that bad. They've been typically down the runway. Did have to have full power to keep them going on that last landing. And this is the Just Flight PiperArrow 3. Just Flight did sponsor one of my marathons before, so I do appreciate them. And I think that their Arrow 3 is definitely better than Coronados. They did update it for 2024. They gotta get these lights going on. Sorry if you're watching an ad on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. They do help. But, we're not near our destination yet anyway, so hang in there. Either way, we shall. Let's see what we got this. We shall. Number one. Make it so. And try to suit it for the rest of the flight here.
110 down to 4,000, American 1350.
American 2595, turn left heading 340.
Importing all preferences from home interface.
Jarvis fully on board. And we're ready to end this flight in
Importing all
a good way.
preferences from home interface. Systems are now fully operational.
Very cool. So yeah, there's lots of open land. Again, we got Syracuse, Kansas. Is it? Yeah. But we're gonna cross over to Colorado pretty soon up there in the distance. Make things happen. Again, I'm going to take this opportunity, seeing that we got some, I want to call it downtime, but some time here to promote my marathon event. 5th annual marathon event. You'll still see the screen for the streaming here. But charity event for the Children's Cancer Research Fund. That's why we're flying this livery. Kind of promotes the event, and this is the aircraft and livery I'll be flying. We're raising money for the Children's Cancer Research Fund. Do not donate yet if you want a chance to win a Real Sim Gear GNS 530. We'll be raffling one off for people that donate during the event. Our sponsors are Jawicki Design and Knit Builds and Real Sim Gear. We'll be flying the Wagon Queen Family Sky Cruiser, which again, I'd like you to find out a little bit about that. So here's a little bit about the Wagon Queen Family Sky Cruiser.
This summer, take to the skies in style. Introducing the 1977 PiperArrow 3-wagon Queen Sky Cruiser. She's not just a plane, she's aviation's answer to the great American family boat. With 4 seats, retractable gear, and 4 times the simulated wood grain, this bird's got the look of a suburban station wagon and the soul of a skybound stallion. Why just drive coast to coast when you can fly there in a machine so groovy? Clark Griswold himself was traded in the family trust just for a ride in this majestic metal mama. Rugged, comfortable yoke? Check. Luggage space for Aunt Edna? You bet. Built-in GPS to keep your dad from getting lost over Kansas? Absolutely. And don't forget the low-wing swagger and constant speed prop performance. Perfect for cruising at 137 knots while flying the tribe cross-country. So skip the rest stops and take the scenic route at 7,500 feet. It's the Wagon Queen Sky Cruiser, because the journey is the vacation. If you think you hate it now, just wait till you fly it.
Just wait till you fly it. And again, we're doing that and flying the ultimate American Canadian flight trip. You can join us, by the way, if you want to fly a big marathon flight. It's going to be a lot longer than the 3 hours and 10 minutes we've already streamed here, but we'll be flying across Canada on July 26th, Saturday, starting at 8 a.m., starting on the west coast of Canada, going all the way across to Quebec on the east coast in one marathon flight. And then the next week after that, after we rest up, we're going to go from Vermont, Burlington, Vermont, all the way to Santa Monica, California, across America. The ultimate American Canadian flight trip, 5th annual fundraising marathon for the Children's Cancer Research Fund through my participation in the Great Cycle Challenge. Hope to see you there. If you want to fly, we'd love to have you. We're looking for more pilots. I know it usually don't get sign-ups till we'll get closer, but we're almost a month out. So feel free to join us, even for a couple legs, but you do have to fly like a marathon if you want to win some Jawicki Design scenery or a Knit Build scenery. But anyone that donates during the event will have the chance to win a Real Sim Gear GNS 530. All of those things brought by those respective companies, and we appreciate all the support. So that's the big thing. 5th annual marathon. Make it happen. It's going to be exciting, long, and I'm going to need people to keep me entertained. So it's all good. All right, we are 47.6 nautical miles out. Got about 25 minutes left of this this flight. Wild West 4 flight. And I gotta show you the graphics on this one. I am very proud of my skills here. But the Virtuosa Flying Club event is the Fly the Wild Wild West 4 event, Legends of the Wild West, which is what we're doing right now. There's yours truly right there, and a lot of the admin team, you might recognize this as the Young Guns graphic, and then I added 2 more admin this year, Michael Minock and God, well, I can't remember your name right now. Stephen Hayes. I think it's Stephen Hayes. I probably got that wrong, and I'm really embarrassed, but I'm going to go with it. Jet Pilot Cinnamon, who is our fearless leader and man who basically started the Virtuosa Flight Club. You'll see him at FS Expo. You'll see me at FS Expo, and these other people, you might actually see some of them. So we'll see what happens. But Wild Wild West 4 event. That's why we're flying this thing. Hosted by yours.
6160, contact the tower 118.5.
85, 61.
It's been a fun time. Thank you all for coming out. Let's finish in style. The lights are starting to come on. You can see the street lights are starting to come on out there.
Right, 180, American 1330.
That would be Syracuse, Kansas right there. Oh.
American 864, reduce speed to 170, then it's going to maintain 4,000.
170, and this is 4,000,
The last thing I'm going to show, again, to put up this little dead space here, is again just a video. On my marathon event, kind of puts it really into perspective. I have to promote this event or else the word doesn't get out there. So I'm going to do it, and we're going to just watch it one last time.
Just going to maintain 5,000, then reduce speed to 170.
Yep, wrong one. Wrong one.
This summer, the sky becomes our highway, and hope becomes our destination. Join Eric Flight as he embarks on 2 epic flight simulation marathons, raising funds for children battling cancer and the Great Cycle Challenge. First, a journey across Canada from the Pacific coast of British Columbia to the historic city of Quebec. Then 1 week later, Vermont's Green Mountains, left shores of Santa Monica. Every mile flown helps fund life-saving research through the Children's Cancer Research Fund. Fly with us. Watch the journey. Donate if you can. Together, we can give kids a tomorrow.
So that's it. That's the big event that's going to happen in July and beginning of August. And I can't hear the simulator anymore. Can you hear the simulator? Let me know in chat if you can't hear the simulator, because for some reason the sound went out. Did I hit the pause? No, I didn't hit the unmute button. I can't hear it in my headset. Don't tell me that's a 2024 thing. Well, let me test the speakers here. No, I can't hear anything. You can probably hear some test sounds though if you're hearing that, right? Alright, well let me know. Everything else is working. Could be my headset. Let me turn it off and on. Be right back. Alright, so I'm sorry if we don't have any simulator volume. I don't think we do. Try a couple things here. I'm not seeing it. Unless I turn something off here. Alright, I'm gonna go to a black screen for a second. I'm gonna quickly try yeah, watch lots of videos. Watch my videos. Can you hear the sim sound out there? I know my thing's coming out there. Alright, I'm still gonna be here. I'm just gonna turn off the capture card and reinstall it. I'll be right back. In the boundless sky, I chase my dreams, believe. Give me 1 second. There we go. I got the sound back. There we go. Sometimes it's the capture card when it does that. We're good now, right? You can hear it? I can hear it. Nighttime, see now the lights are starting to work. You see that really dimly? So the beacon you can kind of see really well. It's dark in the background. And then the strobe lights you can kind of see. The nav lights you can kind of see. But they have to fix that still. The reason why it's doing all that tearing is because I have the frame gen on, so it's just worth it for me. Alright, 18.5 minutes left to go. Appreciate you all coming out. Pay attention to the promo video. I worked really hard on it. Holly, Holly, Colorado over there. It's right over the border. We're about to cross the border into Colorado. border is like right here in front of us. We go for Holly. You notice that we're crabbing to the left, going that way. That's because of the winds. All right, let's see if I get some weather here. Yeah, I haven't had any weather all night because 2024 doesn't want to work with me. 135625.
American 534, turn off tank.
It's like Plymouth weather right there.
0, American 534.
Safe frequency. All right, off the guard. On to hopefully what we hear is weather. I got it on comm too. Just say, oops. I just changed the frequency. So I don't know what's up with that. That's a 2024 thing. We got Sky Vector on stand. And it's saying at Lamar, Colorado. Nothing. Absolutely nothing on Sky Vector. Well, that's interesting. Maybe it's down. Let's go at Springfield. We just merged south. 190, gusting 28. Oh, it died down. So if we have that, we're going to go runway 18. So we'll go right in. Do a left downwind. Runway 18, and everything's a left turn. Pattern altitude is about 4,700. I'll get that on my autopilot just to remember that's 4,700. And we'll take everything in manually.
American 534,
while we do this.
11 o'clock. American Airbus. 4 miles westbound off final. American 534 pilot, that's the visual push 27 right.
Okay, we are about to be in Colorado. Traffic below. It's funny how, like, when you grab a plane, it's pointing that way, but it's going this way. Did that at 152 one time. The pattern was gusting like 22.
150, turn right heading 240, 27 right localizer.
That's what happens.
Right here, 240, send to 3000, 724 right, localizer.
It is interesting. See that? It's going straight this way, but it's pointing that way. Ground speed's 119 knots. It's still not too shabby. What a time to land. Sunset. Wild West. In Lamar, Colorado, sits along the Santa Fe Trail, one of the main trade arteries between the American frontier and the Southwest. Traders, gold seekers, and military caravans pass through, as did early telegraph lines and stagecoaches. Nearby Boggsville, which is south.
534, maintain 170 knots, 5 mile final.
I didn't see Boggsville. On my section. Oh, it's gonna be south of here. I got Springfield. Does that count? Well, Boggsville, which is supposed to be around here. I'm not seeing Boggsville. Nearby Boggsville, a few miles south, is a preserved frontier village where Kit Carson spent his final days. So that's probably why. There's a pumping station south of the airport. I'll show you what I mean. Right here. So here's where we're landing. There's Lamar. Look at a few miles south, and I'm not seeing anything except for 2 butts. Is it butts or booties? Either way. This Springfield, so it's gotta be a Wild West town over here somewhere. Interesting. I think we're good with the visors. It's a little bright, but it's going down. Beautiful graphics in 2024. So you don't see the difference till you go back and forth, you know. The graphics here and the map enhancement scenery is the same. It seems more refined in 2024. 27 nautical miles out, 13 minutes to go. Now speed picked up to 124 knots. How are we looking on the nights? The night lights.
320 down to 3000.
It's still kind of faded, see? It's not really the brightest it could be. But during the marathon we fly night and day, so hoping they fix these lights before then. Because if I use 2024, which I really like to, then we're going to need this stuff, you know?
2158, turn right heading 290, join turn right localizer.
Right track 290, join localizer.
Nice. That's what the jersey looks like for the Great Cycle Challenge. If I raise $500, then I get a Great Cycle Challenge jersey. We've gotten it every year since 2020. So I do want to make sure that I get $500 in donations to at least get that. But we're trying for $2,500 because then we get a superhero jersey on top of that. And we raised $2,500 for Children's Cancer Research Fund. So collectively, we've done about $6,000 something over the years. And most of that's due to the marathon events, to be honest with you. That's why I keep doing them. So. But yeah, it's been a good time. I guess it's because I'm such a fly pilot.
2,100 to establish clear to the ILS 27 right approach.
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a flight guy. Just said. I think I've only got donations from 2 females on it. So that's probably not true. Allison Johnson, who's an awesome streamer. Give her a shout out. I hope I spell her name right. I think I will. We'll see. Nope, that's not her. See, it's the other Allison Johnson. That's terrible. Okay. Let me get this right, shall we? It's probably Allison Johnson something. But anyways, I met the Allison Johnson that actually streams. What the heck is that? That's Audi, mate. I'm just, that's it. I'm done with the shout out. Because when I do anything else, it's going to pop up something else weird. And now it's never going to leave my stream. Oh, okay. Allison Johnson flies a lot of flights. I spelled the name right. I don't remember the numbers after it. That's the problem. So. My daughter's sleeping over at my in-laws. So she's having a heck of a time. As are we. Getting cemented. I love flying when the sun's going down. I haven't flown a nighttime flight in the simulator in a long time. I'd like to do that too, so maybe that's one of the ones we stream again. 20 nautical miles out, and doing runway 18 as long as the winds hold the way that they are. So 190, 200. So 18 it is. If we kept going, we hit the Rockies out in the distance. So. Very cool. Shout out to Nick Resla. I haven't done that in a while either, so let's do that. Coming out in the broadcast earlier. Becoming a airline pilot. It's in the right steps for it. So he also streams on Twitch and Kick. Oh, I see. Well, there you go. Well, we'll see. But I will rate him after, as long as he's still on. We're almost done here, everybody. It's almost a 4-hour long stream. Yep. I like Kip. He actually rated me a long time ago. I'd say a long time ago. I feel like a month and a half ago. But I do like his streams as well.
P-Mod 6091, you still have the field?
Still have the field, P-Mod 6091.
P-Mod 6091, clear visual approach, maintain 180 at 5 mile final.
Clear visual, keep in the right 180 at 5 mile final, P-Mod.
Still gotta eat dinner. I'm gonna be eating dinner at 11 o'clock my time. All worth it though. What is that thing out there? Oh, wind turbines, okay.
290, join T7 right, localizer. 290 on the heading, join T7 right, localizer, American.
That could be the airfield out there. Let's see. Yep, it's a rotating beacon. So I'm pretty sure that's it, because there's not a lot of other airports in the area. Southeast Colorado Regional. So we'll come swing in like this, get right in there, and do our landing. Are the lights looking better? Nope, not really. Just flight. Please fix the nav lights, strobe lights, and even the beacon. Make it like appear during the day. I guess it is getting a little bit better. Landing light's fine.
9798 for building site 11 o'clock 1516 miles.
Is that a taxi light below it? No, I didn't know it had a taxi light. Nope, that's not. So what the heck is that thing?
5 miles and clear visual 27 right, American.
Anyway. Oof. Keeping it real here. Keeping it going. Okay, thank you to everyone for following me on Twitch, on YouTube, on Kick. Thank you for coming out and viewing the stream.
Frontier Flight 90 approach, maintain 4,000.
Final destination. Alright, we're going to start our descent down, autopilot off. Manifold down to an 18, kick this back down to 2100 RPMs. Trim for 500 feet per minute. Descent. Oh, does look better in beta? Maybe, I don't know. But I'm going to wait till service update 3, so. Alright, so. Allison
Ladies and
announced
gentlemen,
descent.
as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position.
Are they?
Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely
Alright,
in
going
the
over
aircraft.
Southeast Colorado.
Thank you.
Southeast Colorado traffic. Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, 11 nautical miles to the east. Setting up a 45-degree entry for left downwind runway 18, Southeast Regional. Southeast Colorado. God, I can't talk anymore. Look at the lights. At altitude 4,700. Oh yeah.
Field site for Care 4689.
Okay, let's also get over to tower frequency here. Destination tower. Actually, it wouldn't be a tower, it'd be destination Unicom. Thank you.
Cherokee 7350 Whiskey. Turning left base, runway 19er.
South.
Scoot now, man. I'll slow her down. You can get out of here. Hey, someday I'm gonna go up and be a
The wind is coming off the left there, so that's why it's different. Turn. JT, if you're going to still be on here, I want you to use that sterile command when I tell you to, just so that we have a sterile cockpit. Probably when I'm turning base or so. Oh, by the way, to answer your question about getting used to ATC again, Jeff B runs some lessons, if you will, on getting that down. So look, he does that like I think weekly for the virtuously flying boat. So look into those. But even if you wanted to maybe just fly together at a non-towered airport, we can go through it together on VATSIM, me and you, if you wanted to. Just have to find some time. I have some trips coming up and stuff like that, but could definitely help you. I did it a long time in the past, and my real life caught up. So, alright, Toby, I tracker on. Center it. Alright. I'll act like tower and this and that, and you can bounce it off me. We'll go to a non-towered airfield.
Yellow RV, left downwind, 19er, and then depart in the area to the north-northeast. See ya.
All right, so that would be, by the way, Lamar, Colorado. So that's what we're talking about. And that's our airport up there.
Traffic, Skylane 3498 Sierra is 7 miles to the north, down, crossing overhead for left traffic 31.
That's all right. It's a lot with ATC. Sorry for that. A lot with ATC is knowing what's going to come at you and how to deal with it. Anticipation. That's what a lot of ATC is about. So. You got to get your intentions across. That's the biggest thing. It's not like, yeah, it's nice to get it in a nice, easy, concise format, but like this. I'm going to show off now. No, I'm kidding. Southeast Colorado traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, 4.5 nautical miles to the east. Setting up a 45 left downwind for runway 18, full stop, Southeast Colorado. But we learn that because we know what to say because we've done it so many times and we anticipate it. It's good to think ahead of time what you're going to say before you do it. And even running it down, you know. That road. Where's that road lead? Got some traffic down there too.
Traffic Skylane 3498 is 2.8 miles mile 31.
Okay, this wind is definitely pushing us to the right, so I'm gonna have to try to head into it more to get more of a 45.
5117 short
Look
final
to be
31.
clear. So. Yep, but even writing it out, like, you know, helps get it in your brain. That's how we do it in training. Honestly, your instructor usually has like a notepad. They write down what you're expecting and
5 miles to the south.
all this and that. So.
On a 3-mile initial 31.
And they just keep it in the format, like, you know, cold call, this and that. But, all right, I'm going to ask you to do sterile cockpit now. Exclamation point, sterile. You also have to get this thing up here. So, here we go. Thank you. Turn left downwind, clear on the left. It's a lot of sterilizing.
Sending upwind to flight 2, and then we're going to enter crosswind, left downwind, 31 to the left.
I'm going to focus on the lead. Okay, turning left downwind.
Traffic system 6476.
I'm going to have to overdo this one too.
Wide left downwind for runway 3.
Southeast Colorado traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, left downwind, runway 18, full stop, Southeast Colorado. I made a mistake. I think I kept saying 17. See what I mean? But you just keep going. That's all you can do. All right, gas. Under, fuel pump on. Pull this tank. We're on the left. We'll stay on the left. Undercarriage under 129 knots. We look for 3 green.
Traffic, runway 2676, here off the departure end of
3 green.
All
right, undercarriage mixture. Prop. Bring this down. Laps. That wind is helping me here. I'm going to turn base. Ooh, gotta keep this thing climbing here. Trim it up. That wind is not helping. Yeah, that wind was deceptive. Can't really see to my left here. Should be about 90-ish. Yeah. There it is. Right, turn final. Southeast Colorado traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, left base to final, runway 18, full stop. Southeast Colorado. Okay, down to 15. We're gonna need another thing of flaps. We're gonna keep it at 25 degrees.
Runway 2676 there, turning left.
And we're gonna. Sterile cockpit means that no one talks. The exact opposite of what I just did. All right. Prop, flaps, 3 green. think we're good. So here we go.
Coming 2676 here, turning final runway.
Last landing of the night. Thanks for coming out to the event. Thanks to those Virtual USA Flying Club members who actually flew it. There's still time. It goes to 1 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time for those West Coasters out there. Keep this level. I've been diving down on this thing all night here, but we eventually work it out.
Traffic, 76085, inbound landing on 31, 12 miles from
1-8 means I'm going to ride this all the way down. Oops. This wind is a little bit rough.
Charlie, on the upwind of runway 31, departing to the north.
Yep, see, got a little turbulence there. I'm riding this throttle pretty hard. Just keep it at 80.
Traffic, 76085, 8 miles to the northwest. Northwest will be entering
right.
Left 45.
Actually, I'm going to go to the right here on 1-8. I'm going to try to get to that corner right there. See with all the hangars? But yeah. All right, crosswind correction here. Throttle out a little bit at a time. Very high. Throttle out a lot.
Traffic, Cessna 526 Charlie, climbing to 2,200, departing to the north.
This is that wind that's fighting with me.
Actually, just about north.
Aileron to the right, little left rudder. A lot more left rudder, a little bit more throttle. This is not easy. Okay, throttle coming out.
Morning, Cabotville, we've got you off for left wing. Should be no factors. 706. Roger, thank you. I don't see you, but I'll be looking out for you. Thanks.
Not bad. Not bad. Alright, we're going to turn off to the right. That's what we're going to do. Go up to that corner there. Thank you. These aren't easy with the gust there. And which way is the gust? Probably right ahead of me, so I'm going to put the aileron down. Elevator down. Keep this thing going. I should be able to turn off to the right here eventually. The runways are long, because again, the density altitude is higher, so you need more space for landing.
Runway 31.
This is our stop here. A little bit of brakes. And we're good. Turn the ailerons to the right. You gotta always turn into the wind, so that way you don't have
Cessna, let me know when you turn base 31.
Things here.
We'll do. That's your right.
Alright, I'm gonna call clear. I'm gonna check our checklist, and we're gonna go to the apron. Southeast Colorado traffic. Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, clear of runway 18. Southeast Colorado. Okay, good. Checklist. I'll turn the tab on so you can see this. Tell me I tracker off so I'm not killing you.
Traffic lands here,
Flaps up.
10 miles to the south, inbound runway 31.
Trombone, huh? Why? Fuel pump off. Strobes off. Landing light's gonna stay on. Taxi light, there is none. Transponder alt squawk. We're good.
Traffic,
Mixture is good. Alright, we're gonna
on
taxi to the apron here, so here we go.
Runway 31. Slow down.
This is a non-towered airfield in real life, so
appreciate it.
kind of do our thing. My favorite instrument's guitar, but that's my main instrument, that's why. So it's very versatile. So that's why I started out in recorder, went to advanced recorder class, like everyone else, and then took up trumpet. Kind of liked it, should have stuck with it, but I didn't, and I went to guitar, where there wasn't a lot for me. But I did perform in the talent show and stuff, and I worked my butt off. And I went to college with it, did all that stuff. But I play all the band instruments now, being a band teacher, so I can play all of them. Except for French horn. That's a tough one. I own one. You can get a couple of sounds at it, but I'd have to really work at it to be somewhat proficient on it. But okay, the hangars over, the apron's over there, so I'm gonna tend on turning left at some point here. Turn off that tab so you can see what I'm doing here.
Traffic, Cessna 66085.
Oh, it can't be that bad. That's just the way it is. You gotta sound bad to get good, you know what I'm saying? So, alright, oops. Southeast Colorado traffic. Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot crossing runway 826 to the apron on the ground, Southeast Colorado. Probably should have paid attention. My rudder pedals keep slipping. I'm gonna have to put more. I have to put more Velcro down there to hold it. Keep slipping. Stop slipping. Right, that must be the apron over there.
On a 5-mile final runway 31.
I'm gonna pull it in over here. Still on VATSIM. I thought I was disconnected. I guess I'm not. All right, let's pull in front of this T. Park right here.
Is in a extended left downwind runway 31.
Actually, let's pull right into this T in front of me. How's that? All right, we'll go take a look at Lamar at nighttime. But here we are, everybody. And the lights do kind of work. Let me take a look outside, make sure I'm lined up here. A little bit more.
Traffic North American 71 November is a 1 mile left show for the left overhead brake runway 31.
Close enough. All right, back into the plane. Parking brake. Thank you. All right, checklist. ELT, verify silent. Avionics off. All lights off except for beacon. AC's off, mixture full lead.
You're about to cross wings with me. I'll let you.
Radio's off, mags off, master off, lights off. Even the panel lights can go off. And the nav lights, we're gonna make sure they're off. They are. Okay, well, welcome to Lamar, Colorado. I don't know why I have a red light. Oh, because I have my flashlight on. Hey, does anyone know the shortcut to turn that off? Because I can't remember. But let's look at Lamar, Colorado, everybody. Welcome to Lamar. And town is to the east. So we got, oops, I pushed the R button again. I do that a lot, sorry. Lamar, Colorado. And again, we'll say it one more time why we came here. That's south, and that's east. All right, so it's out there. Oh, clearly can be seen at night. There you go. Alternate F. Let's see if that, well, I'll go back and try that out because I think I might have reprogrammed it for some reason. I thought it was alternate F. It's alternate L in 2020, I think. Lamar, Colorado, our final destination on the Wild West flights here. And again, Lamar sits along the Santa Fe Trail, one of the main trade arteries between the American frontier and the Southwest. Traders, gold seekers, and military caravans pass through, as did early telegraph lines and stagecoaches. Nearby Boggsville, which I don't even know where that is. It's south. Oh, maybe we could go south. This is east. So if that's east, north would probably be that way. And south would be that way. But we'll look down there. Nearby Boggsville, a few miles south, is a preserved frontier village where Kit Carson spent his final days. So that would be Lamar. And then I doubt we're going to see it, but we'll see. Oops, I hit the F button. All right. Did I just flip this around? What did I do? Let's go to the airport again. So it's south of the airfield. So this is east. South would be this way. All right. So let's go and see if we can find it. I doubt we will, but we're gonna see. Couple miles south. It'd probably be along this road. That's what I'm thinking. Look for a frontier village. I have no clue what that is, but it looks like a museum, doesn't it? That looks like a golf course. Few miles south. Is this it? That could be it. Kind of like that. I don't know. Let's keep going south a little bit. Is this it? I don't know. Could be that too. So if you go any more south, there's not much here. There's cars and lights though. Unless this is it. This will be the last one to look at because I don't know anywhere else where there'd be a frontier village. That could be it. But anyways, that's where Kit Carson spent his final days, south. There's a couple miles out, so it's somewhere down there. So we're going to leave you from Lamar, Colorado. We're going to try raiding on Twitch to Kip. And thanks to JT Azevedo for leading the raid there. Hopefully he's still on. If not, we'll raid someone else. And I want to say thank you again to everyone for coming out. This has been a longer stream. Wild Wild West 4 is in the bag. And it's my 4th Wild Wild West event that I've hosted on the Virtual Safe Flying Club. Appreciate all their efforts. We will see you hopefully streaming before FS Expo. If not, I'm going to be at FS Expo on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Feel free to come see me. I should hopefully have some wristbands, Eric Flight wristbands, to give out so you can get your very own Eric Flight wristband. Hopefully they come out good too. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's get it. Ooh, let's get it right in the sunset here. Here we go. Sun setting in the west here. Airport in the background. Eric Flight reminding you to push that follow button on Twitch. Push that subscribe button on YouTube. We're trying to get everyone to do what we can. Kick, we're trying to get anyone to subscribe because honestly it's hard to get viewers there. But thanks so much for coming out. Really do appreciate it. Stay tuned if you're on Twitch. We'll be rating someone. Remember to tip your bar and waitress staff really well. And I'll see you soon. Eric Flight, peace out. JT, you're awesome. See you later. Bye.